show up, cause hot girls will show up, cause hot girls will show up, cause hot girls will show up. I had a set of rules. She's the ugly one. I had a set of rules. She's the fat one. Girls are way worse.
Blake's dating tips.
Tiny dick.
That's a good bit.
Tiny dick. I had a set of rules. She's the ugly one. I had a set of rules. She's the fat one. Girls are way worse.
Blake's dating tips.
Collarbones up. Tiny dick. Cause hot girls will show up. Cause hot girls will show up. Cause hot girls will show up. Cause collarbones up. Cause hot girls will show up. Cause hot girls will show up. Cause hot girls will show up. Cause oh, she's the fat one in the group.
Blake's dating tips.
That's a good bit. Blake's dating tips.
That's a good bit.
Blake's dating tips.
That's a good bit.
Blake's dating tips.
That's a good bit. Blake's dating tips.
That's a good bit.
Blake's dating tips.
That's a good bit.
Blake's dating tips.
That's a good bit.
Collarbones up. Tiny dick.
You can't get ass when you're doing a podcast.
They left a company that was named after clouds.
Cumulus.
But working elsewhere would not be allowed.
Non-compete.
So they went to trial with documents in hand.
Pro bono.
And made that little bitch squirm on the witness stand.
Meow.
We thought they were dead, but they're born again. Broadcasting live from the Dragon's Den. Shake, Blake, Dan, and Video Man. Clear as a bell in Kazakhstan.
High five.
Terrestrial radio's a thing of the past.
But you can't get ass when you're doing a podcast. No puppet. No puppet.
Undervalued and underpaid. Not to mention furloughs. But at least on FM, you're still getting laid. What's up, sales girls? No more backstage BJs at Ticket Stock. You want to meet Gordo? Just lonely nights casually murdering socks. We're on YouTube. We thought they were dead, but they're born again. Broadcasting live from the Dragon's Den. Shake, Blake, Dan, and Video Man. Clear as a bell in Kazakhstan.
High five.
Terrestrial radio's a thing of the past.
But you can't get ass when you're doing a podcast. No puppet. No puppet. Kip and Bodie. Lawyer Bills.
High five.
Alright, 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 alright. Alright, 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 alright. Another listening, I'm gonna listen. I wanna listen to the Dumb Zone. Through a news, everyone there's still. Oh, well, now they can question. I'm gonna listen, I wanna listen. I wanna listen to the Dumb Zone. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, 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 alright. I'm never listening, I'm gonna listen. I wanna listen to the Dumb Zone. I'm never listen, I wanna listen. I'm gonna listen to the Dumb Zone.
does Blake do?
What does Blake do?
What does Blake do?
What does Blake do? What would you say? What does Blake do? You do here. Listen together. What does Blake do? What would you say? What does Blake do? You do here. Listen together. What does Blake do? What would you say? What does Blake do? You do here. Listen together. What does Blake do? What would you say? You do here. What does Blake do? Listen together.
Do.
What would you say? What does Blake do? You do here.
What does Blake do?
At Dallas Dad, Jake Blake, video man, driving in an RV named the USS. Party balls from South Lake to Oxnard to go to Dallas Cowboys training camp. The Dumb Zone crew taking it to the next level, stopping Albuquerque, Flagstaff, and King. Matt Dallas driving Blake, playing video games, Dan wishing he flew. Jake happy he is flying home. Video man recording it all, starting driving up 287 to Amarillo. The big Texan 72-ounce steak. Let's go, Jake, on to Albuquerque to see Walter White. Let's go to his house in the car wash on the Flagstaff and Sedona. Don't forget Winona, Dumb Zone standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona. Route 66 along the way before we get to Kingman. Let's see some cool stuff. Painted Desert, Petrified National Forest, Sedona, Arizona's there in Williams too. Then the Mojave Desert, should've stayed in Flagstaff. Let's keep partying, Blake still on the ESPY. Haven't heard a word from him. Cruising into Oxnard, let's go Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? When we get there, let's go surfing, burritos, Spencer's, and maybe little Ludacris. Let's go Dumb Zone Nation, support your boys. We need some Dumb Zone subbies so the shows can go on forever. Video man, recording it all, starting driving up 287 to Amarillo. The big Texan 72-ounce steak. Let's go, Jake, on to Albuquerque to see Walter White. Let's go to his house in the car wash on the Flagstaff and Sedona. Don't forget Winona, Dumb Zone standing on the corner in Winslow, Arizona. Route 66 along the way before we get to Kingman. Let's see some cool stuff. Painted Desert, Petrified National Forest, Sedona, Arizona is there in Williams too. Then the Mojave Desert, should've stayed at Flagstaff. But let's keep partying, Blake still on the ESPY. Haven't heard a word from him. Cruising into Oxnard, let's go Cowboys. How about them Cowboys? When we get there, let's go surfing, burritos and Spencer's, and maybe a little Ludacris. Let's go Dumb Zone Nation, support your boys. We need some Dumb Zone subbies so the shows can go on forever.
I've been tapped out, so that I've been hurt, knocked out. I mean, literally sick with the flu. And then hit with the doo-doo. Hit with the doo-doo. Hit with the doo-doo. Sick with the flu, and then hit with doo-doo. Hit with the doo-doo. Hit with the doo-doo. Hit with the doo-doo. Literally sick with the literally sick with the literally sick with the flu. Hit with the doo-doo. Hit with the doo-doo. Hit with the doo-doo. I've been tapped out, so that I've been hurt, knocked out. I mean, literally sick with the flu. And then hit with the doo-doo. Hit with the doo-doo. Hit with the doo-doo. Sick with the flu, and then hit with doo-doo. Hit with the doo-doo. Hit with the doo-doo. Hit with the doo-doo. sick, sick with the literally sick, sick, sick with the literally sick, sick, sick with the flow. It with the voodoo. It with the voodoo. It with the voodoo. It with the voodoo.
Dum 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 doo dum 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 doo dum 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 doo da wah 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 wah.
Well, I love you, Dumb Zone, for all you give to me. Sports and comedy.
What happened?
It's a win, you see.
When you see
4 episodes a week. Let's get our boys out of poverty. So go and grab your buddies. It's time to get more subbies. Now come, come, come. Come into a sock. Blake's talking Argyle, that's for sure a lot. Arrowhead water, always kept in stock. Saving all his earnings, hoping Lindsey Sterling gives him a heart to ah. Jake has got a story. Maybe it's a camp spin. What? It's the only news you'll need. Yeah, he's got a cat now. It cost more than my car. Wow, he's the champion of sobriety now. Dan's mic keeps moving, think he has a cough. Now his wife's at book club, so tonight it's Jack gets off. Gets an order in at Eatsy's from the salmon trough. Put it on a burger or a nice pilaf, yeah. Den is bumping, there's something always barking. It's probably Bodie. The show keeps getting better. They need subs now more than ever. It only costs you $9.60. Wow! So I love you, Dumb Zone, for all you give to me. Sports and comedy, it's a win, you see. 4 episodes a week, let's get our boys out of poverty. So go and grab your buddies, it's time to get more subbies. So let's get more subbies. So let's get more subbies. So let's get more subbies.
You are listening to subscriber-only content.
Fortune favors the bold.
Alright, 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 alright.
I'm sorry to do that to you.
Alright, alright,
You should be.
alright, alright. I never listen.
But
I wanna listen to the dumb.
today is Thursday, but it's your Friday. It's our Friday, right?
It is.
For a program. Some of us will be working very hard tomorrow. We're working on a mini Rennie in the Denny. We are not in the Denny high atop my garage. We are not at our Game Day Men's Health Studios. So I'm not sure if they're still offering 10% off TRT for life today if you go to Game Day Men's Health.
I bet there's one in Denton. Go hit it up.
You bet?
You know.
I'd like to do the research on that. Let's see.
We'll send TC.
We're going to send him where? To do the research?
Not a game day in Denton.
Well, what if they don't have one in Denton?
Who are you?
I'm Dan McDowell.
I'm Jake Kemp.
I'm Blake Jones, the producer for the 3-hour Dumb Zone podcast.
Okay.
Why? What
Best laid plans.
What?
Dan and I's opinion is that if closing remarks go long, it's not actually part of the real show.
Oh, you're upset about yesterday?
Just turn it off.
Dude, we've done 3 hours every day this week.
It's a problem.
That's because of Game
you.
Day Men's Health.
I know,
we're
right?
lasting
yeah,
all day.
Oh, I need to go to catch up. And of course there's a game day in Denton. It's right down the road.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Where do you think we are? Denton's big city.
Denton is a big city, the home of the duct-taped bumper. As you drive over here, there's just lots of, college kid vehicles. It's a lot of stickers on some of the cars.
Now that, yeah, for sure. You're gonna get what's the little fish that's like evolution? They got it right there.
Darwin fish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of bumper stickers in Denton. Even for a college town, this is a heavy bumper sticker area.
We've been here before. This very location.
We have.
At the behest of the great Taryn Andrews. No relation. Well, we don't think related to Elvis. I don't know. She spells it the same way. We're at a place called Station 222 in Denton. Describe this. It seems to be like a go-to, like an event center.
An event space? Yeah, I think that's a term that didn't exist 2 decades ago, and that's what this is. It's a nice place. I assume if you wanted to have...
They did a remo of like a fire station, right?
Yeah.
And it's
gas station?
Oh, a gas station?
Interesting. Well, there's no pole or hole for pole.
It's awesome though.
It is. It's very, very cool.
Air conditioned. We're standing on what appears to be kind of like a putting green, but I think it's a driving mat because when we're not sitting here, people are hitting golf balls into the golf simulator, which is behind us, which seems pretty kick-ass, pretty awesome.
How long until Blake has one of those?
Oh, my gosh. Now that he's also the producer of Dallas Cowboys national radio broadcast, I mean, the money is rolling in.
As Jake stated, that's Angelo's money. So
no,
that was just
dude,
to cover him.
You're going to be on the road for 1 month, and Berline's going to be like, "You don't have a simulator," and but you already have ordered one. Because here's the thing: the reason Blake doesn't play golf is because he doesn't have enough time. So he says to practice. So he's not good because he could be really good.
Yeah.
But if he can just grind out at 2 a.m. instead of shooting,
right
teens, he'll be back.
It's sad that you don't have one.
What do those run? What's average ballpark? Boy, we do not have a crowd that would know, do we, folks?
No, these guys would know. They installed one.
Well, yes, the people here, but our listeners who showed up are like, what time is it?
Rewind 2 minutes ago to duct tape bumpers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
$4,000? 20.
20.
Well, I don't want top notch.
20 grand. But we're here. So Taryn is associated, of course, with the Meg Matters charity, which we have supported, and we do support. We like. We're not going to be like, man, I don't know about this charity. We're on board with Meg Matters.
We'll go there.
And Axis Realty Group, I believe there's some kind of a connection here as well. And last time we were here, they might have even been footing the bill to have us come out here, Axis Realty Group. They said they did get a connection off one of our listeners. They're a commercial real estate place, so they leased a building thanks to our appearance out here before. So for all your commercial real estate needs in Denton, check out Axis Realty Group. They also have fine hats with incredible head depth.
That is a solid hat.
If indeed, yeah.
Very solid hat, yeah.
I like it a lot. Today, we on the show, I think we have some fair stuff, fair to mid. We do have some ESPY stuff. I don't feel.
Are you limping to the finish line?
Huh?
Are you limping to the finish line here, having to do 4 straight?
4 straight shows. I feel like I don't feel good personally. Professionally, I know I've been on this high.
It's still the Musers podcast.
But I do want to tell you it's
overcorrecting.
No, I don't know. I mean, we're dealing with the whole sales. We're trying to figure out a correct sales
you're right, Blake.
deck
This is worse. This shit sucks. Okay, bring back
You just need to be in the middle where you don't say anything.
No, I'm just saying, I think
Blake's mastered
I'm not sure this is going well. We're going to be losing Blake for the streams. I'm very worried about it.
Yeah, he's right. I'll stop complaining. This is way worse. I don't like this at all.
I just...
You know what this feels like? It feels like Denton. I'm like
the way
sad.
I've been acting for the past few days,
Hey, listen, I'm a veteran of Haley's. I can make emo jokes.
Actually, I have a...
so everyone in there said.
Totally unrelated story. I'd like to tell you a story, a little personal.
Yeah.
Little life update.
Okay.
Okay.
See how that ties in.
So last Friday, I came in pretty excited. I had a cool thing to tell you guys. But then Jake came on, and he wanted to go first. And being a gentleman, I said, go ahead. And he told us about the incredible weekend he had laid out because his wife or his kids were out of town for the whole weekend, in fact, through Monday. And his wife was scheduled to be gone all day Saturday.
She's going to get plastered on a boat.
Going to get plastered on a boat, probably come back all sauced up and ready for kid number 3.
That's not when you don't make it that way.
But the point is, Jake was bouncing. He was like, he was on cloud 9. He was feeling so good. And just like if you have a comedian in studio or something and you've got a great line for something and then they issue a zinger, you got to pull back. You're like, you know what? I can't trump. My line is better, but you can't. You have ever done this? You don't want to trump it like, hey, that was a good high. Let's go there. Because it just seems weird if I
certainly have, but I'm also on guard right now.
I didn't want to lead you into the weekend with like, oh, man, I thought I was on cloud 9. Maybe it's cloud 8 or 7 just because Dan just beat me on something. So I just want to tell you, again, this is totally unrelated to anything else I've been talking about. So on Thursday evening, after the show, 4-ish or something. Maybe it was even before. The point is, I dropped my wife off at the airport last Thursday. And went back to the airport yesterday afternoon after the show.
Oh my
this
God,
explains
yeah.
the heel turn.
You guys don't know.
I understand, yeah.
You guys don't know.
Right. He had, dude, I mean, our numbers, he's been crushing.
He's been lighter.
The sunshine that was just in my brain, and as I popped out of bed.
You're making great points on the sales calls,
I'm skipping to work. I'm getting my steps in.
I told you you looked ripped.
I was working out. I'm just feeling great. Just everything was flowing. As I told her last night when she was like, "Oh, did you guys get along well without me?" Me and the 2 dogs, our fur babies.
If Killer did that, come on.
I did say I go, no, it was really terrible. I mean, just eating whenever I wanted and just watching every show I wanted. And she goes, oh, you're making me feel bad. I go, just fooling around, just messing around here. Which I think just absolves me, right? You can just say, we're just playing around, we're having fun.
You wouldn't last a second with me in my present day.
What do you mean?
I'll just stop and be like, why did you say that?
Oh.
Was there a point to saying that was it negative? Was there an intention behind those words? No.
I did not have intentionality.
Yeah.
Shoddy, you're right.
That sucks, man. Especially on a weekend. Like, you're down now. Like, she's going to be there all weekend. That's a long time.
Well, no, but I just am embracing what I just had.
That's perspective. I like it.
I just had a Thursday night through a, what is today, Wednesday or Tuesday night, whatever. It was great.
Why did you go to a movie by yourself, especially with Superman out there for you?
I know, but that's the day I kind of started doing the mini Rennie. I started doing a bunch of stuff in the den and visualizing it, then meeting with Clayton the other day. It's like, yeah, let's do that. You know, like we talked it all out. Like,
I'd really love for the 2 of you to pitch Chip and JoJo. Boy, real style icons over here. You're the 2 that are.
Well, we're just moving some things around. The decorative aspect.
There's nothing to do.
We're going to leave that up to you.
No. I mean, whatever.
So I can second guess and criticize your.
I mean, I'll just call the professional that raised me.
Well, let's do it.
I'm offering. I just thought it would be funny to see Clayton show up and you, like, hey, we're here to kind of warm this space up to entertain.
What's your budget?
2 guys who love to entertain.
So, yeah, I might just be back to normal now. I don't know that I'll be as happy and chipper as.
Man.
You're off Monday or something. I don't know. Y'all are doing something, I think, right?
Yeah.
She got back yesterday afternoon?
Yeah.
That's why you stayed so late yesterday.
God, I called you at what is he doing?
You were at Fox until 6 o'clock.
Yeah. Also,
you just didn't want to get back home to reality.
Are we allowed to do Doocy now?
That's why I had to borrow your Eatsy's card. She took it.
Oh, man.
Okay.
That all makes sense now, doesn't it?
It does.
A lot of things. This is like the end of the Sixth Sense. Everything is falling into place. Anyway, That's what I got. Do we jump right into some stuff for today's show?
Yeah, I think we did programming note, right? Like we'll do Tuesday through Friday next week. Is that the move?
Yeah, 4 days. Interesting. 4 days on, 4 days off, 4 days on.
Like
firemen.
firefighters.
What do you think of that? What if that was our whole life, our whole schedule? That'd be kind of cool, maybe. But we're testing it out here, right? The next 4 days.
Sure.
Right now, yeah, let's do sports. Shout out to Anna Kay over here.
There's a different. Oh,
that's
what's
the
up,
Anna
homies?
Kay.
I like that. What's up, Pedro?
They traveled here from
No heads
Atlanta just for this program, just
nice.
to be at Station 222 and
We
get
love
free
it.
tacos. Did I mention free tacos for those who are live streaming us on YouTube today?
For those people as well, if you have a dog, you think, does it have rabies? Not sure. She'll cut the head off, take it right to Austin for you.
Oh, yeah. Now
With
that's
pleasure.
Anna Kay.
With
Yes.
pleasure.
She has emailed us about that before.
Sure.
Like every other day.
Got any
she emails
dogs?
about it. Yeah. Anyway, the ESPYs suck, right? If I just lay that out there, does anybody think the ESPYs, oh, that's good?
I mean, I think it's probably like when you talked about your daughter in the Pro Bowl or Sports Illustrated, although I tried to have a Sports Illustrated phase in my 20s or 30s that TC probably remembers. But it's probably something from your youth that maybe was cool.
That's what I'm wondering because I didn't have the ESPYs in my youth.
I did. I mean, at least like junior high, and I would watch it. I mean, that's like when Norm did it.
You would just because you wanted to see the athletes you'd heard about? And
No, I watched it because it was on ESPN.
Okay, just because that's what we did. Yeah.
It was never off that. And they would run it 7,000 times in the summer.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like I've seen every ESPYs, up to a certain point 10 times.
I mean, it's just so sappy and
I don't know.
I mean,
and another thing too, maybe kids knew this you guys knew this, but I didn't realize it wasn't live. Like when I was a kid, the fact that it's taped just immediately took the piss out of it for me when I was a kid. Like, oh, well, if there's anything big, they're not going to show it. That's like the one draw of an award show, Chris Rock could get slapped.
So you're telling me now, so I'm learning that. So really, I thought the first
Am
one
I
was
wrong?
live. I don't know. I didn't watch it live, so I don't know.
Okay, I swear well, someone can figure this out. I'm pretty sure it's not live. But in any case, the thing last night was so weird because it's somehow just part of the culture war. Like I was listening to Ethan Strauss, a friend of the show, talk about the era of like 2019 to 22, basically COVID and like the peak of Twitter and everybody following along and supporting rather restrictive, crazy things or whatever. And I think we were going in one direction as far as like language policing and the things like that and what could get you fired for ESPN and what they wouldn't allow and a tweet you had to delete. And they were thought of as lame because of that over time, right? Mm-hmm. Go woke, go broke. Now they got to go the other direction and yeah, he's a super mainstream comedian. Also, what you're getting. Right? You're not getting Adam Sandler. You're getting a guy who's going to go out there and do his bit, which could not be more different than what you were so mad about 5 years ago. And at no point did ESPN have to come forward and be like, sorry, that was gay earlier. We didn't actually care. We were just pretending for money. Now we still don't care. We're doing what will make money now, and we think it's the guy who's a little bit more offensive.
That's what they're always doing,
The whole thing is just, I don't know.
Every business, when they
yo-yo
do
so hard, it makes it transparent how much they didn't actually care.
When a business, though, promotes Pride Month, do you think they care?
Well, I mean,
or
I
do
guess
they
I'm dumb
say,
enough to
this
think
is
that
what I think
some businesses
wind is
did.
blowing. But in the long run, they wouldn't support it if they thought this would really hurt us financially.
I know.
So even if they believed in equality and all that, they might say, man, that's a little too hot for me. I'm not going to go I'm not going to have, gender-neutral bathroom month.
But, I mean, they were firing people over pretty mid opinions.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Oh, yeah.
And now it's like, here's the guy who does,
Well,
the Overton window of comedy, stand-up comedy, I feel like has been pushed recently by dudes like that.
Yeah, but they've had people like Peyton Manning. And
Sports funny. They typically
Serena
go sports
Williams.
Funny. Not
Steph Curry. Probably not funny at all, these people. But a lot of people, yes. Anyway, I feel like this was the best monologue since Norm Macdonald, and also it's also the most groaned at, and the crowd there not thinking they're there for this monologue since Norm Macdonald. Same exact thing.
Yeah.
But in both cases, you kind of know what you're signing up for. And I think this is what new ESPN wants.
Sure.
They want more eyeballs. They want more youngs. They want
See what
more.
Fox Sports is doing?
No.
They're adding Portnoy to Big Noon. So he'll be up there with Urban Meyer.
Oh, on the
countdown show on Saturdays. So they got McAfee on ESPN. Well, here's Portnoy on
Interesting.
Fox. Yeah. So yes, they're just trying to grab.
That's
whatever they can. I thought the weird part about the crowd groaning was, I guess in my mind he's massive, right? If you're doing SNL twice and it'll probably happen when he's in movies, right? That's when because if you know who he is, I don't really feel like anything last night was shocking. But half the crowd, I got a real Two Americas moment last night. Like, do these people not know what this is?
Right. Well, but he didn't fit though. Like Shane Gillis does not wear a suit and tie, but he was wearing one. Shane Gillis does not host shows and bring in and out of breaks, but he was, and he'd be like, it was really funny to see him do it because it seemed like he knows that's not his bit. Like, hey, I'm a stand-up comedian, but you have me doing this. Okay, well here we're back. Oh, for some reason I'm here, and
Yeah, I hate that. I think that's a bad bit.
What?
I think you just do your job and do your show. I don't like.
But he's not like that's just kind of not his, Billy Crystal. That's who he is, or just some guy who keeps it flowing. That's just not Shane's.
I think you just do it without being like, what's going on? This is zany. And I also think that it's a weird bit. Maybe you can let's start with audio. Because I think the deal of saying which jokes you wrote and which ones you didn't is strange.
Yes, and I don't know if they're all every time he says that's true. Maybe.
But some of the jokes, like, people would groan, and I'm like, that crushed, that's a great joke. And he's like, I don't know, I didn't write it. I'm like, well, it was good.
Right, well.
That's why it bombed.
So just bringing up Trump overall, that's something I'm sure, Steph Curry or Serena Williams not doing, unless it's in a preachy manner, but not just joking. And that happened real early on.
Donald Trump wants to stage a UFC fight on the White House lawn. The last time he staged a fight in D.C., Mike Pence almost died. All right. No, you don't have to do that.
I do like
fine.
that, though.
I didn't write it. Actually, there was supposed to be an Epstein joke here, but I guess it got deleted. Must have probably deleted itself, right? Probably never existed, actually. Let's move on as a country and ignore that.
I thought that was great for being on ESPN, a Mickey Mouse product. By the way, are we? Maybe we can talk about it in the news.
What?
It's getting. I don't know. I'm watching CNN or the Twitter feed this morning. It's some guy. I guess he could be a complete bullshitter, but he was like the COO of one of the Trump towers or one of the hotels, and he's like, yeah, these guys were best friends. Like, I saw him hanging out nailing chicks together all the time, like so much so that when I would find him and we're like, why are you guys up here instead of down on the casino floor, they're like, because they can't get down there. And this guy's like, just some guy. He's not selling a book. He's just some nerd. And I don't know, we're just supposed to
move on as a country. As Shane told us.
Football season's almost here.
This was really funny. And also, do you think if I went to people from the WNBA and today said, how do you think Shane Gillis did? Because I'm reading an article about.
Oh, joy.
Just the.
Did we get some tweets?
Let's see. This article, Shane Gillis's cringy Caitlin Clark ESPYs joke landed with a resounding thud.
Nice headline, bro.
Anyway, this isn't the Caitlin Clark joke. That's still to come. But it is a WNBA joke.
Four-time WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany, everybody.
So the camera pans over to a black lady, and everybody's cheering for her.
4-time WNBA All-Star Brittany Hicks is here. Give it up for Brittany, everybody. I'm joking around. That's my friend's wife. I knew none of you knew WNBA players. That's crazy. You clap for that.
That was fantastic. And, it's Matt McCusker's wife. So he's sitting there laughing, and I just immediately...
That's his podcast co-host?
Yeah, Matt and Shane. I immediately texted TC and just like, how long do you think they've been thinking about this? Like, we're going to use the black-white thing.
Okay, this is something certainly that wouldn't have been told by any other comedian that they've ever had on, probably even Norm Macdonald. But back to kind of Trumpish, Trump adjacent.
Joe Rogan actually wanted me to be here to host this award show so that I could capture Adam Silver because Joe thinks he's an alien. And Donald Trump wanted me to be here to capture Juan Soto for the same reason.
Okay, now we're getting some groans.
Okay, that's a great joke, and I feel like he wasn't confident in it. And that's why he was a little bit, I don't know. But that's a great joke.
Sure it is.
Just own it.
They're all jokes.
And I think he says, I didn't write that one.
That's kind of the thing. They're all jokes, right?
It's an alien joke. What are you boot up there, dude? Shut up. Aaron Rodgers did not take the vaccine because he predicted it would be bad for him. And then he joined the New York Jets.
Okay, good sports joke.
Yeah.
We're keeping it
Do you think
sportsy
the Jets
as well.
lead the world in sports joke punchlines?
Yeah.
They gotta be in the mix.
Yes, if you're bad but in New York, you get
forever
overblown.
and football.
Because
you ever
other
met
teams,
a fan? You lived up. I don't know, halfway there. So I've never met a
just
Jets
olds
fan in my life.
real old people. Where am I? Oh, we'll go to. This will lead to the Caitlin Clark cringy joke.
Thud.
But we're going to start with Dion's son, and I just kept this in here because I thought it was funny.
Shador Sanders had his jersey number retired at Colorado this year, and people are saying it's because of nepotism, because of his father, and it's not. It's because he went 13-12 over his career, and he almost won the Alamo Bowl.
Nobody laughing. It's so funny, though.
Yeah, it wasn't really a good joke until he said Alamo Bowl, and then that's great. And I think people are lame. I mean, come on, dude.
Right.
Who do you? If you don't laugh,
who's
at
sitting
that,
around thinking that?
I guess that's my thought. Is just inside the psychology of it. If you're not laughing at that, are you worried? I guess everybody's sense of humor is different. But are you like, what if Dion sees that? I think it's funny,
hilarious that his kid. Yeah.
Definitely not nepotism, right? All right. It's a big year for the WNBA. I love Caitlin Clark. Yeah, hell yeah. Caitlin Clark, she and I have a lot in common. We're both whites from the Midwest who have nailed a bunch of threes. All right. There you go. Lighten up a little. This is not serious. We'll see about this one. When Caitlin Clark retires from the WNBA, she's going to work at a Waffle House so she can continue doing what she loves most, fist-fighting black women.
It's a very internet joke, right? That's the only thing I would worry about with that one. I don't know. In my world, the Waffle House fights are top news, but I don't think David Meir opens up every night and it's happening again tonight, folks.
Yeah, it's just yes.
So maybe there are people that don't know. I don't know. I like it though.
Okay, he's talking about Shohei Ohtani with some mid jokes, really, but that's going to lead us to really, if you don't consider nailing a bunch of threes to be the jokes of the night, it feels like Belichick was.
Yeah.
So
now,
I said,
remind me when there was the Brady roast, because I don't think I watched the whole thing. You guys did. Was Belichick already Jordan Hudson'd up? Does anybody remember?
I don't think he was.
Okay, because I feel like if there was, that would have been
the whole.
Yeah.
All they had at the time was the Ring doorbell camera thing, which
nobody even really knew.
Well, that was brought up.
I do remember that.
If that was brought up, then I would have remembered Jordan.
Okay.
Yeah, because that was preseason, and Belichick was still getting it in everybody's good grace. I don't know.
I'm just interested in how culturally we're going to respond to this because Bill Belichick's name comes up a lot during NFL season, and for the first time, we're like, oh, yeah. Also, he is dating a child.
Yeah. So he's telling, like I said, some average Shohei Ohtani jokes, but that's going to lead us to Belichick, and I needed to leave it in there for the context.
No one's been able to do what he does at so many positions, pitcher, hitter, and bookie. A bookie is what Bill Belichick reads to his girlfriend before bedtime. They do. They read The Very Horny Caterpillar, The Little Engine That Could But Needed a Pill First, and, of course, the classic Goodnight Boobs. That was my favorite one.
Yeah, agreed.
Also, I'm not trashing Bill Belichick. First off, he's 73 years old and he's dating a hot 24-year-old, and people are criticizing him? What happened to this country? We used to be a great country. He won 6 Super Bowls. Yeah, he's dating a hot 24-year-old. Maybe if you guys won 6 Super Bowls, you wouldn't be sitting next to a fat, ugly dog wife. They let me do it. I don't know.
You know what? As he's doing that, it's like he is kind of like cracking himself up knowing, I can't believe I just said that on ESPN.
Yeah.
They let me do it. I don't. This is Disney. They allowed that.
Yeah.
But I feel like that was his favorite of the night. And then he's doing some Jake Paul humor, and then he'll do his Norm Macdonald tribute to wrap everything up.
Sugar Ray Leonard's here. Hell yeah. Sugar Ray, you're the man, but in 10 years, Jake Paul is going to try to knock you out, so take it easy. There's one thing I want to say before I get out of here, and this is a dumb joke. You guys aren't going to like it, but it's just a Norm Macdonald joke that I loved when he hosted the ESPYs, and I'm going to do it now. Travis Hunter won the Heisman Trophy this year. He's the first defensive player since Charles Woodson to win the Heisman. Congratulations, Travis Hunter, winning the Heisman. That's something they can never take away from you, unless you kill your wife and a waiter, in which case they can take that away from you. Well, see, a lot of you don't like me, and that's okay.
It's cool. As much as I'm, a little dismayed over the half-decade whiplash, which I certainly participated in, I'm happy that there's someone doing funny jokes about the world of sports, because we all do it. That's the weirdest thing, is that sports culture, I was told once by a man in charge, is in the locker room pretty brash. But then they're like, what if we had a sports comedy entertainment show and made it the lamest thing anyone who's ever played sports
that is
would like
interesting.
to be a part of?
You're right. Sports
like,
culture is the
I'm
most.
gonna go get edgy with the old moms at the Golden Globes.
It's
like,
the
that's
most
fun.
It's the most misogynistic
like,
workplace. Like everything in the workplace harkens back to 1940. Yet
I don't know.
It does have to try to give the appearance of the most.
And that's what ESPN is in general, or traditionally, with some variation. And now, obviously, they're trying to break out of that a little. I have a couple quick things for you here. One of them will take that video, Clayton. Not quite yet, but this is viewer mail. Got an email from a listener who is I don't know if he's a big Barcelona fan, but he's really into English soccer. Or Spanish soccer. And there's a phenom over there right now. I think his name is Lamine. Does anybody know how to say it? Lamine Yamal. So he turned 18. Do you know this story already? Okay. He turned 18 like a week ago. And he is thought to be the heir apparent to Lionel Messi. Barga gave him the jersey. He's wearing 10. Like, this dude is from, who knows? But I actually remember when Messi was this age because I was over there. And it turned out exactly how everyone said it would. You know what I mean? They're like, this guy's going to be the best in the world for
Tiger.
2 decades. Yeah, he was like 16 or something at the time. And so this dude's from Spain. He's probably going to be a fixture in your life that you'll be able to maybe craft Yamal Bamal or like Ronaldinho and Donaldinho. This guy's going to be around. But what's interesting about him is, unlike Messi, who's like the most boring superstar, I guess a lot of them are if you think about it, A-Rod, Brady, but Messi's he's a boring guy. He's to me from the outside almost seems like what I used to think of Peyton Manning. Like he puts his can of soup in a microwave, doesn't know how to iron his clothes, but is just preternaturally skilled. But he was not really a exciting personality.
Okay.
This dude I'm just issuing a warning, the athlete who doesn't care about PR and is balls to the wall 80s style might be back. This dude had an 18th birthday party recently. It was no phones allowed. He did hire a videographer, but the video they put out, it looks like a rap video, but it's relatively sanitized. One Spanish model went on television in Spain and said that she was offered like $500,000 to be there, and that the requirements were not specific. They just had cup size, and that you couldn't bring a phone. And so the only video that did come out, I'm going to have Clayton play for you here, and you can look on the monitor in front of you. It's out on a farm. It's at a house out on farmland, and they're videoing what appear to be about a dozen 18 dwarfs, Spanish variety. Backpacks. They are walking with in some cases like duffel bags, like they are going to either a trip or an event or some sort of engagement. You know, they're not just, they have bags is what I'm trying to, this is a full thing, not just like what's going on here. Well, what was going on there is that they had been hired to perform at his birthday party, along with, I think, like 30 or 40 escorts. And they said that, I forget the cost, but it was in, up towards like 10 millions. But this, hiring dwarves for entertainment, while unsavory in America, in Spain, illegal.
Illegal?
It is actually illegal. And the law is hilarious. I'm going to read it to you. Let's see here.
This seems discriminatory against the dwarf who wants to make some money to...
Here's the thing. Predictably, the dwarfs have come to Lamin's defense, saying it was a great time. We loved being there. He paid well. We have no problem with this. However, the Spanish dwarf version of PETA, they piped up and, referred back to the fact that there is a statute in Spain. It bans any event which, quote, uses people with disabilities to arouse jokes, mockery, or derision of said people contrary to the respect owed to human dignity.
That's very subjective, right?
We wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah. That's
like,
hilarious.
This is not Russia. This is not some, you think of like an authoritarian regime that's like, don't joke.
Although, didn't they have a dictator like as of 1980 or something?
Yeah, Norm, right?
Is that Generalissimo Francisco Franco?
Yeah, I don't know if he was the last one, but he was up there, right? Somebody here probably
What are they now?
Spain is a democratic parliamentarian system, right? What would you say, TC? They have a president, but they have a prime minister also, I think. They do have a king. He's right. They have a king and a parliament, similar to like
so it's England?
Thailand, maybe.
Like, is it a false king? Like, they don't really do anything?
Yeah, but he puts on sick-ass costumes.
Yeah, that's like England. Then.
Yeah, and they're like bullfighter variety type costumes.
Okay.
But I think that's it.
Yet we're not allowed to toss midgets. Or
so here's the
dwarves. All right, dwarf.
No.
That's
Here's
better?
the thing. Here's the thing. I learned a new one. Did I copy that over here? They had a different word for it.
For dwarf?
Yeah, there was a. No, it wasn't poquito. And you. That's not a bad. It's not a bad guess. It was a medical term I had not heard before. But so he, for his part, was asked about it. He was recently at an event for his contract signing, which happened, I think, the week after his birthday. And they're like, "What do you have to say about this?" And he's like, "Nothing. I don't care what anybody says about it other than my friends and family. I play soccer, and when I'm not playing soccer, that's it." And we don't get many of those anymore. Every pro athlete
we don't get them
now,
over here for sure.
We definitely, yeah. I mean, everybody's just that's what we love about like Anthony Edwards, or even like I think Luka's reserved because of his language and cultural barrier, but he's even he's guarded. But
yeah.
We've trained people to be guarded, And what I'm telling you is this guy.
Because you're worried about your sponsors. You're worried about – that's the whole thing with Tiger. When Tiger did a couple off-color jokes in a real early interview, that changed him to where, okay, I won't do anything anymore except, bang every chick I can behind the scenes, which he appeared to do really great.
I think it's not like I was into soccer in the 80s or 90s, but in my mind it was a lot more coke-ish and, just wild ass.
Soccer was?
Yeah, rather than being like, a global manicured brand. So maybe this dude will bring it back.
Well, also, yeah. And I guess soccer is very, right, it's very, you say player empowerment. They've always had that, right? Kind of?
Yeah, yeah.
Would you say they were able to?
Well, I mean, I guess, right? Like the teams, I don't know how you would describe it. I mean, they can purchase you. I actually don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. So
in a rare moment,
let's say
we stop a conversation and say neither one of us know what we're talking about. I'm going to play you guys something that I've been working on.
You want to bring in our guest?
Oh, shoot. I completely forgot.
What were you completely forgot, too. That's right. You gave us a text this morning.
Well,
am I bad?
And we didn't talk about it leading up to the show. So we have Ben Baby on?
We do.
We do. Who I think has a lot of hot opinions on your dwarf story.
Oh,
okay. Let's
great.
Start there.
That's why Ben Baby is joining us from Cincinnati.
I have no takes on these things. If that is my official comment on this. It is the beauty of the dumb zone. I'm glad I get to experience this right before I come on. It's fantastic.
I forgot when we were talking. Before Jake or Blake, you might want to promote it when we're promoting things coming up on the show.
You guys were killing it.
That's true.
You wanted a reminder disguised as a promotion.
That's true. But Ben Baby covers the Bengals
for ESPN.
And joined us on draft night.
Were you at the ESPYs?
I was not, no, but I wasn't in Bristol yesterday. It was an interesting time to get out of. There was a bunch of storms, so spent a ton of time in the Admirals Club Lounge at DCA and Reagan during my layover. And turns out was stuck next to a couple former North Texas assistants who are now with Ross Hodge. So I made sure to yell at them for leaving my beloved Mead Green. But no, it was Phil Forte and Jace Hurl, and I wish them a ton of luck over there. So, yeah, that was my evening yesterday. But I did catch up on the ESPYs, yes.
Do you have to watch it for your job
is there
type
a quiz?
Thing? I mean, it's just good entertainment. It was good to catch it. So no, you do. It's funny though. You do try to when you try to consume as much of it as you can, because when you're coming on shows, it's actually something I talked about. You want to know the feel of the show, and not every show is the exact same. So you want to get an understanding of what that chemistry is like. So you do end up taking in a lot of it. And honestly, it is good content. I really enjoy it. We got a lot of talented folks, but you do watch it from a kind of a studying aspect, because you want to make sure that when you do go on, you know kind of the tone and tenor of what they're looking for.
So the reason I think we wanted to reach out was there's some interesting stories regarding the NFL draft class. Do you have something?
Why were you in Bristol?
Oh, they just bring us every couple of years. We get together and have have a summit. So all the NFL writers come in. Got to see all the other people who cover teams around the league. Schefter and Sal Powell were fantastic. They hung out for a little bit, and it's really cool. You get to go. It's like a college campus in the middle of nowhere, Connecticut. They do have this nice hallway. Given that y'all are in Denton, repping the Mean Green there, Blake, which I respect, as am I. They have a hallway where you walk in, and they have all these pictures from all these stadiums around the country, college stadiums, and there's a little panel, and you can press a button, and it will play whatever fight song you pick as you walk down the hallway.
You need
so
that,
I made
Dan.
sure. So it was actually quite awesome.
That's very
I
cool.
was like, there's no way they've got the North Texas fight song just loaded in here, and sure enough, they absolutely did, which was great.
No, coming to Denton just reminds me of your beginning here, and I don't know, seeing you in Bristol, and I don't know, your deal at ESPN is just it's cool. It's cool. Our friends are doing big things. But yeah, just to lead into the first round pick is a very unique situation. I can't remember what you were saying about him on draft night, because before you get to Cincinnati, you of course were covering the Aggies and College Station, so it's kind of funny how those two connected. But what's the deal, and where is he at right now?
Yeah, it's really fascinating with Shemar Stewart, former Texas A&M standout, who's now the last unsigned first-round pick. And this has been really fascinating the whole time. And when they drafted him on draft night, you knew that they were going to have to get a lot of production out of him. That was a big question that they had, that people had about him in college. And I think he's answered it well. He believes that he'll be able to be better about that, but obviously he's got to go out and prove that. But there's different
Wait,
things.
better about what?
Say it again.
Wait, you're saying be better about that. Better about what?
Be better about finishing plays. Like he gets around the quarterback.
A lot of potential.
Okay.
Yes, correct. Because he's a really good athlete, but can he go out and really finish those sacks and finish those plays? Because you have to, I think that's a difference. And when you get a guy in the first round, they can't just be around the quarterback. They've got to go really affect the quarterback.
Because he had a really low sack number, right? Wasn't
correct.
That
yes.
Like a sack and a half at A&M?
It was a little higher than that off the top of my head. I do not know what it was for the total, but it was not very high. And I think, we've asked him a ton about it. I think that was the biggest thing, is that, we're like, how do you expect to change this? I think when you're coming into the league, you've got a first round pick. So
a little controversy, a little of a controversial pick, maybe.
Yeah, there's a lot of questions. I thought that, Donovan Ezeraku might have been a safer pick, a little leaner. I thought the Cowboys got an absolute steal in Ezeraku. I think that, you look at his athletic profile and his production profile was really impressive, the way that he won. I think the size is always going to be the question mark, but, I think when you have the traits and then you have the production, generally those things tend to work out. So, I think he's the opposite of Ezeraku in that perspective, in that he looks good, but the production just isn't there.
Okay, I think I want to talk about the contract situation because I was listening to Joel Corey talk about this today, the former agent. And so right now, Shemar Stewart's, I think, the only first round not signed, right? But you've got 29 out of 32 second-round picks still unsigned.
Yeah.
And so with those second-round picks, apparently a lot of that is about guaranteed money.
Mm-hmm.
And with this first-round pick, Shemar Stewart from A&M, it's about language because everybody wants to try to get to fully guaranteed, and it's never going to happen unless, you have a decent career in like an AFC spot that was hungry for a quarterback, get jerked off a whole lot for money, and another place it was, you could get it done. But it's about the voids, like what things can void the contract going forward for Shemar Stewart. And I learned actually the Cowboys are one of the only, if not the only team that have it written into every deal that if you are fined, they can void your entire deal. Any player.
If you're fined by the NFL.
Yes. Which is ironic because it doesn't seem like they ever use it.
It's in every just draft picks deal? Because certainly Dak doesn't have to have that.
Well, yeah, I think it's in every rookie contract.
Yeah, okay. Rookie contract.
So what's the hang-up for the Aggie? Like, why is he not signed a first round contract yet?
Yeah, so in talking to people about this deal from the beginning, there's a lot of nuance around it. And the first round picks, they're all fully guaranteed. Those are fully guaranteed deals. The question is, you maybe negotiate when some of the cash gets paid out. It's very little things here and there. Maybe how much when does your signing bonus get paid? How much of your roster camp bonus gets paid? Do you get more money in year 4 during training camp, or does that get spread out over 52 weeks? Those are the kind of things that you end up negotiating, but they're all fully guaranteed deals. It's slotted money. But the interesting thing, like you said, Jake, it's a question of, the biggest hang up that based on my reporting is that is there language that the Bengals are trying to insert that they didn't have previously that could void guarantees. So if you, let's say,
Dan, and now we get to the part of this story
that relates to our
history. As I was hearing someone talk about this, I'm like, that's interesting. So they just kind of added some stuff in, and we're like, remember when you signed this before? And you're like, yeah, but no.
Right. Adding new language to a contract is not,
good then,
hey,
now?
we've always done this.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. But even in the sense, hey, we've always done this, I've never thought really makes sense.
Right.
Like, okay, well, now we're not. Like,
So it's not entirely uncommon for there to be some quibbling there, but leaving camp kind of is for a rookie. So he just went back and started working out in College Station.
So I think that the thing was that he was there, and this is common. Guys maybe will go back in the summer and just kind of hang out. And that started a lot of conversation over the last couple of days. And, because it's fascinating because when all of this started, I was going through the CBA of like, okay, what happens if a rookie doesn't sign? And for whatever reason, there is a clause in there that states if they, what happens if they decide to go back to school, who keeps their rights, which is kind of crazy. And I think normally it was with the intention of, let's say a guy declares for the draft, but doesn't sign doesn't hire an agent. So he maybe retains his amateur status or what have you, and is able to go back to the NCAA, who gets the pick. Well, I think the landscape has changed so much that now it's fascinating because he's obviously declared he has an agent. But, I was talking to somebody else in the league about this. College players already have agents. So, the fact that, you have an NFL agent, you have an NIL agent, I don't know who's making that distinction. An agent's an agent. You're getting paid. Now, the thing is if Shemar Stewart wanted to go back, and to be clear, that is an option, but I do not think that is the preferred option at this time. Right now, I think the ideal thing was to get him under contract, find a language in terms that both sides like, and get him on the field for training camp when the rookies report on Saturday. But there is an option here, hypothetically speaking here.
Yeah.
If Shemar wanted to go back, he would have to sue the NCAA to get his last year of eligibility because, he wants to go out and was in college for 3 years. He wants to be there for 4 years. And this is what's interesting is that if that were to happen, and let's say, hypothetically speaking, again, there's an NIL number A&M throws out, let's say $5 million. You say, we'll bring you back on a 1-year, $4 million NIL deal, $5 million NIL deal. And that's all cash that you ideally would get in that season. Then the Bengals would still keep your rights through the next draft. So he wouldn't go back into the draft. The question is, how much is that worth? Essentially, are you just getting $5 million and then potentially getting your fully guaranteed first round deal? That's kind of the interesting part of that. I'm not 100% sure, but it opens up a whole level of discourse. And so, I think this could be a conversation later on, not with this particular pick. I mean, maybe, but I think more realistically, maybe could somebody use this down the line as draft leverage? If they go to if a team that drafts a player and the player does not want to go play for that team, do they say, you know what, I'm going to go back to college, maybe, get some NIL money, and then we'll see what happens next year. I think that could be fascinating.
Do you think so? That's probably not going to happen, right? You're saying,
right?
But let's say it did,
and it could in the next handful of years, very easily.
Yeah, with somebody, they go back to college. In theory, as you said, the Bengals would still own his rights next year. Does that mean that he could just sign mid-season? Like he goes back to college. Actually, they keep negotiating. There's some injuries on the pro team, and
this all sounds crazy, but it's going to come up.
Yeah.
It's going to come up as college players make, more than entry-level contracts past the first round in the NFL. Maybe somebody could pull a Dion and play Saturday and Sunday.
But that's actually, I never thought about that, Dan, but I think you might be right because essentially there's like a certain time frame. It's like the franchise tag. You've got to sign the tender up into a certain point or you can't play that season. So let's say you go back and then you go through. I mean, the CBA didn't anticipate any of this occurring. I mean, that's how quickly the college landscape has really changed. Was that something they'll look at moving forward? I'm very curious. Are they going to have to think about the rookie wage scale moving forward? The owners obviously do not want that. The veterans probably don't want that either because, that's the reason why it's there in the first place. But there's a lot of conversations that we've been having over the last couple of months since the draft. And, even within the last 12 months into the college landscape, you're hearing from guys who are entering the league about how everything has changed NIL-wise, more so than it was this time last year and what kind of the market looks like. So it's a really, really fascinating discussion.
So you take a quarterback. He's not ready yet. You want to play Flacco for the first 8 weeks. You leave Arch at Texas, and then you bring him up halfway through the season.
He goes and runs through Lamont in the big Ohio State game. And then
yeah.
Sports in this country, it's out of control. The college-pro marriage is out of control. None of this makes any sense. It's great.
Well, it all starts with college.
Of course, the facade of amateurism for sure. Well, Ben, it's very nice to catch up with you, and congrats on that Admiral's Lounge access.
I just pay a high credit card fee. I don't really do anything else to get it. So
you earned that. Nothing. Yes, I know you earned that. You know how I know? Because nothing is given in Northeast Ohio.
He's Southern Ohio.
Joe Burrow.
That's correct.
Is
We're Southern Ohio, Southwest Ohio is really where we're at. But no, always a pleasure, guys. It's a lot of fun. I wish I could be joining y'all in Denton. It's been a while since I've been back, so
Dude,
it's
you
been
wouldn't
good.
recognize it.
It all used to be a field.
No, you'd recognize it.
It is very similar.
Mm-hmm. Thanks,
All
Ben.
right. There's Ben Baby from ESPN.
Think he knows Berman?
Oh, yeah, they probably hang out. Has Berman been on ESPN in the last year?
Dude, no, but I saw him. The funniest part to me, if anybody has it recorded, the funniest part to Shane, to me, was just watching people you recognize be disgusted. Like, Berman was not having a good time. And I would have thought this is right up his alley.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
They kept throwing Berman?
But they were showing, yeah, I mean, he stands out.
Yeah, okay.
Quite a bit.
I really just downloaded the audio and then cut it up. I'm an audio guy.
I feel you.
Yeah.
Speaking of that, I have some for you. So let's see how we want to bad acting this. Those guys from Netflix that worked on those Netflix shows came in the other day and said that they had recorded a bunch of stuff for the Jerry Jones show and a bunch of NFL film stuff, and that they get to sit on things that the public never sees. And one of those things that they actually handed over to me, something the NFL is trying, rather than doing Hard Knocks in season, we have that. We have Hard Knocks training camp. We stumbled across Hard Knocks OTAs. And it's
okay.
How'd I do?
I think that's great. I'm sucked in.
I'm hooked.
I want to know what you have.
Okay, so let's see if this will play, Blake. What do you think? You think we're good?
Yeah.
The Dallas Cowboys' 2024 season ended in yet another disappointment, leading to the hiring of their new head coach, Brian Schottenheimer.
Well, I think number one, there's the number one thing is the connection piece.
Schotty, as he demands they call him, isn't long on experience, so he's leaning on the lessons his father, NFL coach Marty Schottenheimer, taught him. Not about scheme or X's and O's.
Just go talk about life.
But about hanging out.
Football rarely comes up.
That's right. When hiring the 10th head coach as steward of this storied franchise, Jerry Jones and company zeroed in on a unique element of Schotty's scheme.
Going to dinners. I actually had lunch with him yesterday. Go to dinner. I take a lot of these guys to dinner. Why?
And what else?
Building trust within each other and having that open conversation, open dialogue about anything.
Like, instead of just getting right into the meeting room and just, going through X's and O's and stuff like that, just getting to know each other, like talking to each other and stuff like that.
But if there's anything Schotty loves more than going out to eat and making small talk, it's what takes place at the Star between practices.
I love playing ping pong. They love playing ping pong.
And they say that ping pong table there has brought a lot of excitement. So
it's making me a better ping pong player for sure. But
it isn't all spinach artichoke dip and table tennis. By the end of OTAs, many were comparing Schotty's boys to the legendary Junction Boys of 1954.
He started off hot. Like, the first thing we did was went paintballing.
We did play paintball. That was day one.
We did like a little field day on the second day or whatever. And so I thought that was just really cool to start things off on a fun note.
Guilty is charged with the fun notes. But what about football?
Had a putt off.
A what?
At some point in a team meeting, we might, shoot at some goals with a hockey stick and maybe a soft puck.
What does any of this have to do with football, you ask?
I love shooting baskets against them.
It doesn't.
And the next day, he literally brought me up here only to shoot basketball, and then he beat me. So. Because
according to Brian Schottenheimer, it isn't what you're doing, it's how you're doing it. And he's got a word for that.
You guys know I love the word, the intentionality. The intentionality. There's an intentionality about this group, but his intentionality, I talked about his intentionality last week, I believe.
What does it all mean? For the 2025 Dallas Cowboys, it's about establishing one thing. This is not your father's Dallas Cowboys. They were gay. This is the cool Cowboys with cool dad Schotty.
Maybe the fact that grit's tattooed on my hand has something to do with that we look at that.
Don't believe me?
You had a head coach that wears a backward visor in practice before?
No, this is my first one.
The autumn wind is a cowboy, playing ping pong in the locker room and paintball and sack race, swaggering boisterously, shooting free throws against their coach. He will take them to dinner and brag that he pays, even though it's Jerry paying. He asks questions.
Why?
That don't need to be asked. He growls as he storms the country, ordering apps for the whole table and saying weird things like, "What's good?" The autumn wind is a cowboy. Who needs to tackle and run? We'll just hang out and have pizza and laugh because we all had fun.
So there you go. That's the.
That is awesome.
That's the trailer.
Wow.
See if it
I
gets
can't believe
made.
those guys gave that to you.
I know. Yeah, they just had all the audio, and I was like, "There's something here."
That's amazing.
Dude, I'm obsessed.
Does the song end?
No, I thought you were.
Oh,
my bad,
okay.
my
I
bad.
thought I was going to go to break.
My bad. My bad. My bad.
You're listening to The Dumb Zone.
Now the headphones are extremely hot.
I knew it.
So.
How's
Staying
that?
with a little, now a little up, little up, little up. Oh,
You
there we
reap
go.
what you sow, amigo.
What? No.
You've put
I'm
us
not
in this
complaining.
position.
I'm not complaining. Why is everybody like this? Why are you like you are?
I just asked if that was okay. Are we good now?
I'm fine with you. What's he doing?
No, your headphone level. Are we good?
I don't know.
No puppet.
This is what happens.
Yeah,
when
we're
work
fine.
4 days in a row.
I know. Well, we have 4 days off in theory. Now tomorrow, no tent, no content.
Don't
No
think
CT.
so.
No.
Try the other way.
Saturday we'll do the weekly wrap up, hosted I think by Henry.
Yep.
Is Henry now hosting a Dumb Zone podcast?
He is.
He seems pretty fired up about it.
as all things in general.
Sunday, meant for rest. That was made for us to rest.
I think you'll work harder in the next 4 days than you did for the last 4.
Is that some indictment of what I've brought to the table on the program?
No, just saying that your wife is back.
Oh, yeah, and the mini Rennie that we're working on.
Yeah.
But then Monday, I will put out Business Monday.
Nice.
Because we had a Business Wednesday in the can with VJ Boyd. So we'll put that out. Then we'll be back to roll on Tuesday and just excited and better than ever and real positive about everything.
Thank you.
Probably. I don't know.
There is a lot on the show next week. We got Machine again. We got Greg Tepper.
What about something to promote?
Boy, me talking is not sounding good.
You sound
Why?
fine.
I don't know. I just feel weird, dude. I almost just fainted.
What happened? Do you want to talk about it?
I'm going to attempt to, but I have like Michelle Wee voice. I feel like cold, and I'm like, oh.
You feel like that?
Yeah.
You sound fine.
No, so the people from Lone Star Medic IV. Yeah, I've used them a couple times before. I told you guys about that. My past life, it was very helpful. Let's say we had flag football and 15 drinks the day before. IV very helpful for that. If you're feeling a little like stomach bug or flu, and they had a guy out here who was like, "Yeah, I'm offering to do them out here today."
Taryn was hooked up to one. Yeah.
Yeah. I told you that I had done the one where they come to your house before. Very, very cool. And I've never had trouble with my veins being found ever. Up until a couple weeks ago, I went to go to that spa with my wife that a listener had us out to, and they had to try to find a vein, and they couldn't. And I don't know if that's ever happened to you before, but I thought I was dying the first time 2 weeks ago. Like I got super cold. I can feel the scrape in my vein, and it started like really, really hurting. And I'm like, bro, I don't think I can handle it. Now I'm like chest tight, pouring sweat.
That doesn't seem good.
Whew.
The chest tight part. Well, all of it, yeah.
But thanks to Game Day Men's Health, I would no.
Yeah, no. You should limit your IVs to them. But it happened a couple weeks ago, you said, too.
It did. It was weird. Oddly enough, when I was in very, very poor health, my veins were just
We're popping out.
I
better.
guess.
Maybe they're covered by all the muscle now.
That's definitely what it is.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he was saying. This needle
Can't
won't
get through
through the muscle.
Oh, also, if we promote this weekend, I'm not trying to minimize what you're talking about here.
Nah, whatever.
But DZ TV is on Big Fox after the Ducey Sports thing on Sunday night.
Cool.
So tune into Fox 4 as your little buddies get on TV. I thought you might have had some of this, but I do.
The Dumb Zone presents Today in Twitter.
what I have is my recent thoughts that I'm upset with fourth grade Danny for having in mind, you know what? From now on, shall be called Dan. Because lately I've been thinking, man, I should have gone with Daniel. For some reason, I feel like that could have changed my whole life. As I think about just people I know, and I know a dude named Daniel. He seems pretty put together. Got his, he knows about business.
Do you think he would have been able to hatch Air Farce One?
I don't know.
I don't think you're the sports humorist.
I don't, and that's the thing. But I could be doing much better in life. And my evidence I found on Twitter yesterday. So Grady Spencer, our musical friend, our magician friend, he was on Twitter promoting that he was going to be on our show or something. I don't know. And then somebody responded to him, said, I'm also Dan McDowell. And he's Daniel McDowell on Twitter. Daniel_McDowell. And I was thinking, this is the bizarro me. Like, if I had in fourth grade said I'll be Daniel, this is what I could have been. His bio, family man.
Oh, well, most of your family.
Professor at whatever university. Senior fellow at the Atlantic Council.
God.
Former China fellow at the Wilson Center.
That's what my grandpa used to call him.
Tweets, geoeconomics, finance, and Cleveland sports.
What?
This is what he cares about. DanielMcDowell.org.
Squatting. Nice.
He's on that. His pinned tweet is a book that he wrote called Bucking the Buck, U.S. Financial Sanctions and the International Backlash Against the Dollar. I'm saying this guy's got his act together.
That's crazy. I'm surprised.
If I had been Daniel, I could be a man of finance.
I don't
know. That men want to be and women want to be with.
He's got a collared shirt on in his photo, does he
And
not?
instead I'm me. Yeah, he's got a collared shirt on. I can't remember the last time I saw a collared shirt in my closet.
Look at that head
let
of
alone
hair.
Put one out. Look at all that hair.
Mustache.
I would have so
have
much hair and a cool mustache.
Daniel's a guy
This guy's
with hair.
awesome.
Yeah, he's never been in a bowling league. But you.
No, this guy's killing it. I could have been Daniel, bro.
So my today in Twitter is
I could have been Daniel.
Sincerely apologize for the fact that I do sound like I'm shaking right now.
I think you sound fine.
Yeah,
Do you want to?
Okay.
We can just stop doing the show. I'm fine with that.
No.
You wanted to get one under 3 hours this week.
Let's
get
see
your
if
bit.
we can do this. So I think I saw this first circulate this morning. It is a video of a man and a woman at a Coldplay concert. I think this is in the UK, and it's kiss cam time. Now, we've heard some kiss cam stories before.
Do they do kiss cam at music concerts?
You know, I'd never actually heard of that before, now that you say that.
Yeah.
But they will do, like, the couples spotlight. So if you want to play the video, Chris Martin from Coldplay, they shoot up there to the top of the arena.
So, yeah, there's a guy with his arms around a lady, but the second it went on them, she jumped out of his arms and turned her back to the camera, and then looks like he fell onto the floor.
Yeah.
Like he ducked on, like he
shot.
kneeled down and just, he's now on the floor. So you now can't see her face. You could just see her back. And he's like, boy, that's really weird.
And the lady, the lady next to her, trying to cover her face, laughing, is horrified. And that's because he is the CEO of a company called Astronomer, and she's the HR director, and he's married.
Oh, yes.
So
yes, and he's going to a Coldplay concert, putting his arms
dude,
around
we'll
her.
be fine. It's a little garage act I found, hun. We can show our faces here. I'm sorry. Like, you kind of get what.
And, yeah, the initial thing is she lifts her hands up and puts them over her face.
And they would have had to talk about it beforehand and just be like, just play it cool.
Wonder if she's married.
Like, because this doesn't go viral if they don't react. Like, there's a chance somebody sees it and it goes to his wife and whatever, but this concert video is not just ending up on the internet if it's a normal shot around the arena.
Probably worried about people in the arena that maybe this is at his hometown.
I think it might have been. I don't know about hometown, but I believe he's English.
Like around, yeah.
And
that's awesome.
Of course, people went back and found his comments for when she was hired as HR director. And there's some notes in her application for the job, and dude, I feel like I'm about to faint again. Where she's like, I can get along with anybody from hourly workers to the CEO. So people have now gone back and found that, and it's like, oh, really? You can get along with the CEO? Obviously, the people they're with work with them. So yeah, today in Twitter.
And that.
We'll get through it.
Do you want to pause?
I don't think it's going to get better.
But we can take a break. Take a little 5-minute break. It'll seem like 1 second.
Why don't TC just put on a headset
get
or
some
get
food,
a mic or something?
Get some food in you.
You want to join us too, TC? As another?
I don't know. I feel like that if I eat, it's going to take like another half an hour to even have any impact. I say we just go.
Oh, you haven't had any food today?
Had a protein bar.
Dude, what is wrong with you?
I usually don't eat until 10.
Okay.
Go get some tacos.
Yeah,
as
go
soon
have a
as
taco.
we get done, I will.
Let's have a pause and a quick taco.
Yeah.
Taco pause, everybody. It'll seem like 1 second to those who are listening.
I have to go eat in front of everyone. My
That's
nightmare.
Right. That is right. Unpause. Now we're back. Look.
Okay, cool. What a magician.
I'm not a magician. What do you call me a magician for? Anyway, I forgot what we were about to do.
Probably the news.
Probably.
We were talking about that guy who was having an affair.
Who's that?
Oh, well, he was the CEO of a company who was attending a
Oh,
Coldplay.
yeah. Oh, during our quick little break, which seemed like 1 second to everybody listening, went out to the taco area. Free tacos out here today in Denton, Station 222. Good times. And they have nacho.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're just offering me what kind of tacos and just talking to me. And I'm like, no, I'm going nacho. I'm the fish guy because Taryn set up fish just for me, special order me. And they're like, oh, you're the fish guy. Okay, blah, blah, blah.
Right this way.
So they're,
Monsieur.
whatever, we're just talking. And then I'm eating a nacho and everything. And then the girl at the front who was like, wait, are you the podcast speaker? And I said, yeah. And then she's like, oh, cool. Like,
wow.
It really changed their whole dynamic because I'm a podcast speaker. So
you know what's weird?
Congrats to me.
I thought there may be a conversation about this at some point, but like WKRP in Cincinnati existed. There were some, obviously you had like Talk Radio was the movie about BAP, right? Or was it News Radio? Talk Radio.
Yeah.
News Radio was a TV show.
Should there be a show revolving around a podcast?
No. But what I'm saying
can it
is
be
I
us?
feel like it's already happening. I feel like every commercial, they're pretending to be on a podcast. And it's like, is this a podcast about Capital One? Why would anybody ever be just talking extemporaneously about the benefits of this card with their friends?
That should be our drug commercial that we want to do.
Just like as a podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like it's being overdone a little bit.
Commercials, but we don't have a TV show about a podcast. Is that because podcasts are generally videoed too?
I swear to you, I thought at some point this is probably ballsack. Was it Entourage? I thought there was an Entourage season, like a comeback where it's like, we got podcast network now. Simon McAfee. I don't know. Let's do some news.
Okay. Jeez. Everybody's yelling at me.
You didn't throw some beans on those nachos?
Zone News.
I don't like refried beans. I like black beans.
Do you like the
like my? Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead. What'd you have there for me, bud? Like your what?
Some hilarious, like my women or something, you know.
What about refried black beans?
Does that exist?
Oh yeah.
Why do they got to fry them again?
Is this the news?
Well, I'm actually trying to think to myself, did he just find out that that refried black beans exist at whatever age he is? Is that possible?
Yeah, I don't know that anybody really cares either. What are you doing here?
Okay, fine.
I echo what Blake said.
There's a new theme park coming to Grapevine. It's, of course, over where all of the stuff is in Grapevine theme park-wise. Grapevine Mills Mall, where Meow Wolf is.
You know why? Because there's so much field still out there.
There is some
We
fields
still have
out
fields to develop.
They have a Sbarro. We recently learned still thriving.
At the mall.
Yeah. So the new park, which is going to be built onto the mall, is a Houston area business that won an investment on Shark Tank, and they are partnering with Dude Perfect.
Oh my goodness.
Dig World. That's what it's called. There's actually one down in I think in Katy, suburb outside of Houston. And
Dig World?
Yeah, and honestly, dude, I'm cooked. I don't want to move from that house for a long time, right? And the headphones just went again. And this is down the street from my house.
Ooh, right when TC moves some wiring.
And it's just a big place where you dig, and it's opening next year. This is going to be all my kid wants to do from like 3 to 9. It's 2 minutes away.
Wait, what is dig? What are we doing? They just have a big pile of dirt?
Well, it's not it's the big pile of dirt,
Self-contained,
but then we turn it
clean
into
dirt without nails and stuff in it?
Yeah, and you get to actually operate machinery. Are you looking at it now, Blake?
There's kids in these
It's badass.
bulldozers and stuff.
Yeah. It's like exactly what you wanted to do whenever you were a kid. But it is, again, Dude Perfect aside, it is funny that our entertainment now is just the stuff that people used to do on farms. And we're like, we'll charge you now to come do it.
Stuff that men do.
Right. Here, carry these kettlebells like they're things of water. Pay me.
Yeah, here's this YouTube channel about trash trucks.
Right.
Right, the most boring stuff that you didn't care about.
So, Dude Perfect will be in my city.
What does Dude Perfect have to do with Dig World?
I mean, it's branding.
But they invented it?
No, Dig World has been open, but they're partnering with them, similar to like Peppa Pig Land, right? Like there's a theme park company, and they sign on with some sort of branding, and they build a park. That I don't know.
So
I think
just slapping Dude Perfect's name on it might get your kid to want to go there even more.
Correct. It says they've designed it.
Has your kid watched any Dude Perfect yet?
Come on, dude. No chance.
Oh, you won't allow it?
No. I still have a pretty tight scene on content.
If it wasn't for you, mine wouldn't either.
Why? Because I gave you that book?
Yes.
Or maybe someone else did. You can't blame me.
Honestly,
no, it was you.
Honestly, when I was
it's real
when
fun
Nora
to...
was first born, and I guess I kind of still feel this way. I don't think it's cool for people who know you're not religious to give you religious books. I would be more offended if you had forced a Dude Perfect book into my kid's life than all the Moses stories we got. This is one of those stories we do every month. I feel like it's coming to a conclusion rather sadly, but the guy we discussed yesterday, there was a hearing for Robert Robertson, Shaken Baby Man. He's back on death row. Execution date set for October 16th. Excuse me.
I don't think we're supposed to do this, but he looks like a guy that would shake a baby.
Oh, dude, if not, I'm like, is that it? This guy looks like he's cutting people
He's
up.
a weird.
If I'm on
guy.
the jury, we have a problem. And this is the issue with juries, right?
Yeah. What was the documentary we were both watching recently? Where the girl was like...
Oh, the Karen Reed one?
Yeah, what'd you think about that? The whole documentary.
Yeah, I mean, I dug it. I know there's going to be I assume there'll be another one about the new case.
This guy, Dan.
Yeah, he does look like that baby's pissing me off.
Okay.
Was it like his girlfriend's baby too, or was it his baby?
It was his baby.
Oh, okay.
And she had some past, she had conditions, past and pre-existing medical conditions that were not taken into consideration at the time of her death and autopsy.
The baby?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. So there are things that were already.
She may have been stirred.
Yeah.
Come on. Thank you.
No, that's good.
It's really good.
Thanks, fellas. It's my Friday.
We have a Dallas.
I'm back to feeling good.
Dallas police. Good.
Your wife's
Lord knows
back.
we need one of us.
Well, you know why? Because I just remembered when I was leaving the house this morning, she did say,
"No,
Jennifer and so are taking
what?
me out
How do
for
you
my
get
birthday
this? How are you getting away with this?
She's going out for her birthday tonight, so
This is empty nesting, dude.
It's great.
This is what it is, and you know what's so great about it?
But I would have felt great too if my two beautiful daughters were home too. I love that. I love spending time with just them.
Sure.
Yeah.
The cool thing is that
well, yeah.
it's pretty clear. Yeah. The cool thing is
Lay it out.
that because he's empty nesting now and he's set it up to where his wife knows he doesn't really want to be friends or hang out, she has to find someone to hang out with. So now, weed your own garden or let your garden weed itself. Problem solved.
It's all great.
There was a Dallas police officer who was picking up a little side work, and now he's lost his main work. He was doing security at the Apple store at North Park. Big business. And he was
fencing.
Well, I mean, I don't know how far he was getting with it, but he was doing he was just stealing at night. He was taking duffel bags. He was they said that on surveillance they actually saw him using like a trash picker to get something off the very top. You know, like that's how into it, which to me I immediately
was he
assumed
thinking
it was
no one will notice that?
A dyno picker.
Yeah.
Well, turns out like they really didn't until the counts started being off at the stores where the product was supposed to be going to.
Yeah.
And it was a few different months of enough variations where they're like, okay, well,
they could track the serial numbers.
Let's go to the
should have
source.
been here.
Yeah, because otherwise he wasn't. Nothing really stuck out.
Now is that like someone saying they have breast cancer, raising money, and then they spend that on getting a boob job? Remember that old story? Like it's very like, whoa, what a terrible thing to do. Like you claimed breast cancer, you got me to donate money to you, and then you actually get a boob job with it. Like, is that like?
I'm having trouble spotting the issue here.
With the girl doing that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, a lot of other people had problems with it. I should have known you wouldn't. That'd be great.
Well, whatever.
We're enhancing breasts either way, right? Either way, we're helping out the breast.
So,
but just
how?
Hiring a cop. Like, hey, I hired you because you're a cop. I could have hired this guy to be a security guard. You're a cop. I realize your standards are much higher. If I wanted someone to rob the place, I possibly hire, anyone sitting in this, at least this podcast table for sure.
Right. He's charged with the theft range is, I think it goes up to a certain type of felony at $30,000 up to $100,000. Which I found funny because the total amount of the goods stole, the value is deemed to be about $37,000, and it just made me think, like, this guy's as bad as Angelo. Like, he should have been keeping a track in his head.
Stop at 29.
And at 29,000,
yeah, if you're
you
a
just
cop,
know, like,
you
all
know
right, put these AirPods and this MacBook back, misdemeanor.
That's why you think cops can be good at crime.
Well, exactly, right,
Yeah.
for a number of reasons. But, yeah, I mean, you're thinking, dude, did you just add 10 years on because you bought the whole Adobe program? Like, you could have gotten out of here.
You didn't need the MacBook Pro.
Exactly. I wonder what percentage of Dallas police has a side gig. Because, like, back in those, like...
Every cop I've met had something else going on the side.
Yeah, I mean, usually these IV guys are firefighters.
Really?
Yeah.
Doesn't Blas do some stuff on the side? I think he's done some Apple Store stuff in South Lake.
I think I just realized I have an uncomfortable truth. I think my mom met my stepdad when he was working security at a honky tonk when he was a cop. That's tough.
Why is that bad?
I don't know. Don't want to think about it.
She's wearing the boots and probably some kind of a denim, jeans jacket or something.
But don't you remember, like, when you watched The Shield or when you learned about those guys out there, like Rampart, that they all had multiple other jobs, which always seems shady to me.
Does it mean that they're not getting paid enough?
Well, I think it used to be more common because I think they used to get paid more poorly. I think if you're a well-trained and on your grind and certification grind police officer, I think you make good money. Which is like refs in the NBA, right? You don't want them to steal.
Yeah.
Can't pay them nothing. I told you guys the other day about what was called a UTV, but I think it's just an ATV, a four-wheeler crash. I think it was in Ferris County. Killed one child, 3 other kids injured. There was another one the next day, 15-year-old, killed.
You can find one of these stories every other day, I bet.
So I looked it up, just a quick glance. We were talking the other day, like, what do you have a better chance on right now, ATV or dirt bike? Or just the question of which one is generally more dangerous. What would you think?
ATV or dirt bike? I think you would think it's dirt bike, but I'll bet you feel a little safer in the ATV, so you're willing to take more risks. So I'm going to go ATV. Final answer.
Yes, and your logic is basically correct.
There you go.
That while you get in maybe more frequent accidents on a dirt bike, you kind of just fall off.
Mm-hmm.
Where an ATV, you
Like
could flip. Yeah, you're rolling.
Because the letter A is in there. It's like all right, everywhere. I can just go anywhere on this thing.
Any terrain you want.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go up this, and then all of a sudden you're falling off the mountain. Like, oh. Guess I should have rode the bike.
Let's see here. What was my last one today? I don't know, man. I'm starting to faint again.
For real?
No. We're going to be fine.
Want a chip?
Let's do another break.
I'm going to eat a chip for you. Now the cheese is cold. Get the lady that's impressed by Podcast Talker.
Podcast Talker? Yeah, I don't know how you...
Speaker? I can't remember. Yeah, it was weird.
Rashee Rice has been sentenced. This happened today. Do you remember how weird that video and that whole case was? The Richland Royal? I believe they had changed the name by the time he attended the same high school as I did.
Is this for fleeing the scene of a...
Yeah. He was driving, it was like over 120. He was him and a couple of his buddies racing on the freeway.
On 75?
On 75.
I don't know how you do that.
Well, not well, because they both crashed, and there was a couple of other cars that crashed. At the time, it felt like he was going to jail.
Didn't he have like a $40,000 check?
Yeah,
and the playbook or something.
He had the playbook. That was the thing. So he
fled, but left the playbook in the car. Like they're going to probably. Well, his fleeing was probably he's drunk.
But it was also like
the
middle of the day. I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't happen, but I think it was.
Now the Bengals know all their mesh concepts.
Okay, yeah. It was a Lamborghini and a Corvette. They were going 115. So, anyways, his sentence, very stern, 5 years of deferred probation.
Oh, not even. Wait, what does that mean?
30 days jail time.
Ooh.
And $116K of restitution.
Think it's worth it to him?
I think it's not only worth it to him. My guess is a lot more money has exchanged hands behind the scenes. Because if you remember, it was it felt very mobbish. Like all of a sudden one day it's like one of the people involved in the Rashee Rice case says actually not interested in pursuing charges against the
he didn't kill anyone.
No.
Okay, if he did,
but
that's
there
a
was
different game.
No. And isn't that crazy though? Like you're driving 115 miles an hour on Central with your friend, and you crash into a car, a family, the old guy in there, his head's all messed up.
And you run.
The difference in if he dies, then you're going to jail, right? That's the only difference.
Yeah, it's the NHL.
Yeah, there's no blood.
High sticking.
There you go. There's your news.
Oh. Sorry, I got to take it off the Dig website.
The Dumb Zone.
Dig was a website. Remember that?
Like and subscribe.
Where my Dig boys at.
Do you want someone to join us for this, like Taryn or?
There's someone I want to introduce you to at some point.
You want to do it now?
Yeah. Robert, come up here for a sec. Do either of you know?
Here, I'm gonna can this.
This gentleman walking up.
Robert.
Familiar.
Grab this mic.
His name is Robert.
Hold on. Don't say anything yet. His name is Robert. He's kind of the voice of Denton.
Okay.
And let's see if you can track down his voice. Hi, Robert.
That's so perfect.
Go for it.
Hey, Blake, how you doing?
Did he do voice work for us?
Is that this guy?
You're listening to
First and
The
10
Dumb
Cowboys.
Zone.
Yes. Smooth. Nice to meet you, sir.
Robert's our voice guy.
Your quarterback number 4, Dak Prescott. Single setback 15 at the time, Zeke Elliott. First and 10
The
Cowboys.
Dumb Zone.
There he is.
The Dumb Zone.
In the flesh.
The Dumb
Yeah.
Zone. The Dumb Zone. The
How you
Dumb
guys doing?
Zone.
You're not here
the
to,
dumb
like,
zone. The Dumb Zone.
ask for money,
the
are
dumb
you?
Zone. The Dumb Zone.
How do you know Blake?
From UNT. Doing a lot of stuff at with North Texas and
That sounds vague.
Argyle High School football.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
He does a lot of voice work around Denton, so he's been the PA voice for plenty of Denton games that I was a part of, and then North Texas. And
You do have a sweet voice. How'd you ever get into that?
I was a radio TV major, took classes with Craig Way, who you may know, and also we took those classes under the legendary late, great Bill Mercer.
Mercer
We're in
Mafia.
class together,
Damn,
Mercer
what a
Mafia.
That's like smooth.
Dude,
feel
he's
that voice.
He's
like
the
I
best,
just feel
man.
it. Yeah.
He's the best.
Play Blake before he found him to do this stuff for him. How many?
Just yes. Talking to Blake all
Blake's
day
like,
and then
"All right,
talking to you.
Blake's
I'm like,
I have a spot to do, and it starts one way.
maybe his voice isn't that great, but we always talk to you, and I listen to myself, and he's just an average.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There was a point in my career where I was voicing my own commercials when I shouldn't have, and then I learned, I can just get Robert to do a few for me.
And
I'd
he
love
calls me up, and I always try to accommodate. So.
I don't know what that's labeled as, so I can't find it quickly, but I need to be able to. Want to play that one for us?
I don't think we can find it.
I think you can. You do the voice still now at North Texas games?
I am the public address for football, men's and women's basketball, softball, soccer, track and field.
Damn.
Along with the UIL state championships, internal PA voice for the Cowboys on Sundays, and TW sometimes.
I'd like you to be my internal monologue voice. Just someone telling me what I should.
I don't know, though, because I'd always be like, God? It doesn't even sound that authoritative.
Donate that. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go.
Here's Blake.
Since 1976, Orthopedic Associates has provided all-inclusive orthopedic services and expertise to Flower Mound in Louisville. With 8 board-certified physicians in orthopedic specialties, Orthopedic Associates offers a full spectrum of musculoskeletal care, along with in-house physical therapy and state-of-the-art technology, including our digital imaging and open MRI, and an on-site surgical center for more patient convenience. All this in one facility, along with on-call availability 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, enables continuity of care close to home.
Continuity?
Orthopedic Associates.
Please
Experience
make it
you can
stop.
trust.
It's over.
So that was the one you put on the air, like during the games?
Oh, yeah.
You didn't say, you know what, I should do that again because I didn't pronounce continuity correctly.
At the time, I didn't know you could edit, really, so I thought, I got to nail this in one take. And after I did that, I thought I nailed musculoskeletal, so I'm just going to stick with it.
Sure.
And, that's how Robert used to sound before his daily voice lessons. And so I feel like you've got somewhere to go. Well, nice to meet you, man.
Nice to meet you guys.
Thanks so much for the voice work.
No problem. Thank you.
The headphones are weird.
And the headphones are going down again, Blake. I do think it has something to do with moving that mic and its connection with the other cables, but I should just do this and stop. Oh, maybe turn it back up.
Today in history.
No, you're doing that on purpose.
Oh, I am.
I'm
I'm
over
a big
here.
jerk.
99% fainted. And you can't cut the crap with the soundboard for one day. You can't cut it out.
I don't want you to 100% faint. And I thought if I played with the sound a little, that'd be fun and then get you back in the mood. Wait, what are we doing here?
You got nachos here. That should help. Today in history.
I do.
Brought to you by Nachos.
By Nacho.
That wasn't a great bite.
What do you mean?
That I feel like
it's soggy now because I poured the cheese on the nacho. I should have just had nachos on the side or the cheese. On
I
the
agree.
Side.
I never, ever, ever pour sauce on chip. Ever.
You ever get that at a Stars game or a Mavs game? Because that's what happens.
Well,
it just turns into a big, limp little,
I do like last soggy limp Nacho, though. He's my favorite.
Interesting.
Thanks, Clay.
Well, we won't have to argue.
Sure.
Yeah, if anybody wants to join us for this, is Taryn? Who's doing closing remarks? Is it going to be Taryn?
Me. It's going to be me.
Okay.
I got some things to say. A few things on my mind.
Is this the Beehive?
Yeah.
We have two guys at the remote wearing a Beehive haircut headpieces.
Do we want to give Taryn a mic? Is this her mic?
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, do you want to join during this too, or no? We're doing today's birthdays and stuff like that. We'll start with viewer mail birthdays.
Okay.
Hello, Uncle Gash Thrasher. Day 2, number 905 here. I'm sending my own birthday shout-out again this year. My leaders are Dan's cross-country broths and stews, Jake's leather jacket and his Aggie phase to piss off Chappie, and, of course, Meth Sturgill.
I hadn't thought about that guy in a
Hater of the Beehive.
You're outnumbered today.
Blasphemy.
More TC. R.I.P. Jake's tweets. Never punt from Tyler H.
Happy birthday, pal.
Dear Mr. Clam Jouster, I'm requesting a birthday shout-out from my wife, Ariana, on July 17th. She really got a kick out of last year's. I also enjoyed your visit to San Antonio this year at the Yellow Rose. Hope you make a trip down there soon. Again, from Rhett, who says always punt. Dan, I appreciate you taking a long weekend for my birthday. It's Saturday, July 19th, or as I like to call it, July 10th. It is my 2008 Jason Bott's birthday.
Wow. That is a name I have not heard in a long time.
Looking at the calendar, thanks, Blake. You are podding at Station 222 in Denton. What if you guys suddenly switch places with 3 cavemen, so now Dan, Jake, and Blake are in a cave during the Paleolithic period, and the 3 cavemen are podcasting at Station 222? Who would survive longer? From Memphian Will.
Nobody knows.
What does all that mean that he just said?
I wouldn't have read it.
Hey, that was a bad choice on your part.
I mean,
I'm going to have to wear it. Dear leaders,
That's killing
Saturday
out
is my
there.
birthday, but I'm sitting in front of you today. So happy birthday to me. Love you, boys. More everything, less nothing. From Glenn.
Hey, happy birthday, Glenn. Should we sing?
Glenn is the Beehive guy?
The yellow Beehive member.
Hold
Goodness.
on, because
Okay, go
Blake
ahead.
isn't ready. Okay. Now what?
Go ahead. This will be
Y'all
awesome.
yell at me a lot when
I didn't
I'm
yell.
here.
I don't.
We're yelling at him, really.
Glenn is actually married to Miss Thorpe, who was a teacher of my kiddos. And at field day, Miss Thorpe came up to me and was like, hey, Glenn's been at the Dumb Zone podcast. And immediately there was like a head nod and a like, okay, the Dumb Zone filter exists. Like when you know there's a fellow Dumb Zoner out there and they're married to one of your kids' teachers, it's just, you're in a good spot.
Dude, I'm not saying this is happening everywhere, but these knowing nods at PTA meetings in elementary schools and junior highs that I've been hearing about and witnessing on my own, it's a thing.
What do you mean?
I mean, what does happen? Just like when Doyle King's daughter-in-law came up, I first met her when she just kind of walked by me in kindergarten orientation. She was just like, all right, thumbs up.
Oh, wow, okay.
And then we just moved by.
Nice.
You guys are changing the face of education.
That's right. I think that's what it is.
I wonder if Glenn, though, you're married to a teacher. Does he ever play like, let's play I'm bad student here for detention, you know?
Yeah.
Let's.
Yeah, I would think you would.
Yeah.
But
why else marry a teacher? They don't make anything.
I don't, and Glenn's a good-looking dude. But you know, he's not The Rock or anything. I'd be worried about teen boys. Feels like it's in the news all the time.
We talk about a knowing nod he just gave you.
Yeah.
That's got to be the worst thing that could happen to you.
So you just don't want your wife to be a high school teacher?
Yeah, because I don't know. I mean, if
Like
I don't think I'm
elementary,
in
you're
it,
probably
I'm like,
safe.
whoa.
Junior high, maybe.
You hear about some edge cases with the junior highs, but these kids.
You know what you often hear of? Well, not often, but enough that you get fired up about it. The lady who's like hooking up with her daughter's boyfriend or something like that.
I know.
I've
many,
seen a lot of those videos.
Many
Dan.
such cases.
It's really a prevalent thing.
Many such. I'm actually being honest, not the documentary's heart attack man scene. It's a crazy situation.
Dear Corporal, you know what? We're at a family kind of place.
Good for you. The sponsor already bailed. Might as well.
What do you mean?
No, yeah, we can pull him now.
Did I drive someone away? Oh, for the actual
the P names.
And my headphones totally went out now.
Yeah.
Don't have any sound in them.
Yep.
In case you were wondering, it doesn't appear that you care.
I've sat here and not
it's
done
popping
anything.
back up, and then it disappeared.
Yeah, I might just
Big
take
43rd birthday shout out to good
Kinda
dude
like you've been
Master
doing with the
Sergeant
volume
Foster
all
of the
week.
United States Army, currently protecting America in Colorado Springs. If he wasn't too busy keeping libs like you safe, I'm sure he would be listening right now with a cold Lone Star beer from anonymous DF whose escort encounter was interrupted by the Low T Dumb Zone theme song.
God, that's
Remember that
one
guy?
of the greatest anecdotes we've
That's a
ever
great
heard.
story.
It's going good now, Blake.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Gucci.
You're perfect. Dear Daniel. Thank you.
Does your wife ever do
Daniel.
Does wife call me Daniel?
Yeah.
No.
Would you
Today
let
is
her?
my. Yeah, sure. I guess I don't know. It's just too late to be Daniel now.
Can't you issue like a fatwa?
Yeah, you were
On
super
calling me
hot.
Dan.
You were hot on those for a while.
I just don't feel like I can do it.
Maybe
now.
fatwas are back.
think you're-
Enough people know me as Dan, but I just feel like I should have made this decision long ago. It could have changed my life. Like now, it won't change my life. It'll just make people think I'm weirder.
I think you
You're
should
not gonna-
stop regretting and just
I already got
start
to order
changing.
just fish for you. You're the only guy that care, you know? Like now I'm going to also have to start calling you Daniel, and I've known you as Dan for 20 years, so.
Happy birthday, Daniel.
No, this is, he's saying Dear Daniel. Today is my 46th birthday.
I know, I'm just.
He says, I don't want to undermine listener Brandon Bolin, who wrote in yesterday that his mom died 10 days after the Luka trade, but I found out about the Luka trade at the exact same time I found out that my dad's heart stopped beating, 12:20 a.m. on Sunday, February 2nd. Let's
One
see.
caused the other.
I was able to say goodbye in person before he got really sick. I also dropped by in January the Rivian remote in Dallas. Let's see. The pain hurts less each day. Anyway, he's pretty much saying, yeah, losing Luka, losing your dad, similar. But I think he is saying the dad is worse. And thanks for helping me heal from JCD.
Good dude.
Is he?
Oh, just like JC.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, if you're named Jefferson, my guess is you probably had some, I don't know, deprogramming to do. Thank you,
Greetings,
Heart Attack
Daniel,
Man.
the Ayatollah of Booty Hola.
Yeah, it's a chuckle.
Today is my Sean Lee +1 birthday. Let's see. After years of hoping and praying my wife would send you my birthday, SG, I finally had to get her on board last year. Then she completely forgot, so I'm just doing it myself. My leaders are Dan's Magellan-like geographical prowess, Jake's unlimited courage to take high-dollar electronics into the sauna, and Blake's ability to turn any bit of great news into a bummer like a true wet blanket. Has anyone pointed out that Blake has a strong resemblance to J.D. Vance?
Mm-hmm.
Have they really?
Sounds like
I put a picture.
No, I don't see it.
In the thing, if you want to pull that up, Clayton, just for the video folks.
He's a little too attached to sofas.
Anyway, that's from Jason Mullen, and that's the picture of J.D. Vance that he was saying looks like Blake.
Yeah, I'm not really seeing it. Sorry.
And dear Uncle Vaginal Slice Born, I'd like to wish birthday shout out to Barrett in BFE, Iowa. He turns 41 on July 20th. What's the E stand for in BFE?
Egypt. We've covered, although Blake's was just, what was it?
Everything?
No, you were doing something else.
Everywhere?
BFE just meant in the middle of nowhere. It didn't stand for anything. It just meant.
Like commonly things do, where they just pick 3 letters and they don't.
Well, I've
But I'm
heard
with-
both terms. I've heard BF Nowhere, and I've heard BF Egypt. So BFE has got to stand for the BF Egypt.
Yeah. But I don't know that I've ever heard somebody say.
That's my
BFE
reasoning.
Nowhere.
I hope you
think I
find
have.
it cogent.
Anyway, this is Barrett. His leaders are Jake and Sarah Hepela. As a practicing alcoholic, Barrett really appreciates their, quote, holier-than-thou attitudes on the subject. So please bring on more recovering alcoholic talk. Also, more Cowboys and Luca talk.
Was Sarah on today?
From Sean. That's yesterday's program.
Back half.
Oh, I got to go back and listen. Oh.
Catch up.
You mean watch?
I don't want to think about line 4 guy.
Line 4 guy loves Sarah.
I know.
I love Sarah. I've been emailing her.
Ugh.
Why is that? Ugh.
I don't know.
All right, so this is some OTD on this day, and
That's why you were asking me how to email videos the other day.
That's right.
File was too big.
Thursday, July 17th. On this day in 1914, Giants outfielder Red Murray, hit by lightning after catching a fly ball, knocked unconscious. The catch ended a 21-inning victory over Pittsburgh.
It's amazing.
He's lucky he held on to that ball.
Babe Adams, the pitcher, went all 21 innings without yielding a walk, the longest non-walk game in Major League history. So you think
what was
that's
the
good
umpire
enough?
doing?
Anything close.
Right. Please end this game. This is the day in 1978 that Doc Medic of the Rangers helped save the life of a 61-year-old fan who had a heart attack just before a game in Baltimore. Medic was a medical student. He administered heart massage until help arrived. And on this day in 2018,
I had heart massage once.
the WNBA's single game record for points scored occurred on this day in 2018 by who, we wonder? Who?
Sorry, you're going to have to repeat that question.
When? What? How many points?
Because I'm caught up on the guy named Medic, who is an actual doctor.
Okay.
Quite a bit.
You've never heard of Doc Medic?
I had not.
Texas Ranger?
No, I had not. Can you restate the...
Are we sure it's not Medic?
It's...
Probably Medic. Why don't you get off my... anyway, the WNBA's single game record for points scored on this day in 2018.
Tarasi.
Dallas Wings. How many points?
Yeah,
it was
40. Did the threes count as 2?
17 points was the WNBA record for... no, it was Liz Cambridge.
Oh, yeah. She could dunk, I think.
Scored 53 points.
Wow.
Wow.
And on this day in 1954, famous wedding on this date, Groucho Marx, big time comedian.
Yeah, this one's bad.
He's 63 years old.
It's not good. He's like, how about a prank?
Who did he marry? Eden Hartford. How old is she? 63,
12.
Taryn. 63 is the guy.
Oh.
The girl is, what do you think? Maybe like
I
60?
hate it when y'all do this.
You think it's...
Tell her what year it was again.
The year was 1954.
Oh, 30.
She's 24. Not too bad. Better than Belichick, right?
No. Yeah, I guess.
Is he older than 63?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. So it's not even close to better. He was almost 80 when she was 19, and when they met.
Belichick.
Yes.
Okay. Well, this is
that,
fine
am
now.
I wrong about that, or was he?
This is basically they're the same age, 63 and 24. But he was 39 years old, and he went to the hospital, and he said, "Oh, there's a little baby. I'll take that one." I'm not a sicko. 24
Right.
years. I'll wait.
Make sure you feed it right.
That's right. Other birthdays on this very day. It's July 17th. We have Louis Erickson is 40.
My wife was
former
a big
Dallas
fan,
star.
big fan of his. It's a tough move when they traded him.
Matt Perk, 35.
My dad worked with his dad. He really thought he had inside info when all that was going on. They're meeting with Nolan.
He was the Rangers' first-round draft pick in 2009. He ended up going back into the draft, right? And he did end up playing a very small amount in the big leagues for
the White Sox.
The Chicago White Sox.
Yeah.
Matt Perk. They're like, yes, we got this first-round value. Mason Rudolph is 30.
Do you remember anything about that story? Like, it may be worth revisiting, but I think it was just a super overzealous dad.
Scott Boras, client, too.
Who met a super overzealous dad who thought he was, I think just our powers combined, they were just not willing. I don't think they were negotiating, from what I remember. Like, bad faith.
Like he should have taken first round, top of the draft money?
Yeah.
Because he wanted, like, all the money?
Correct. I think it was something like that.
Of course, Mason Rudolph. Where's he now?
OAN. Thanks, Blake. I haven't heard. Dude.
He must still be with Steelers because, it wasn't at a Philly rally or a Pittsburgh rally. He was at,
That's right. Am I the only one who watch college football who can't wrap my head around the fact that Tyler Shuck is going to start for the Saints? The guy who transferred. We're lowering the standard here.
For starting quarterbacks?
Yes. Like, he's a second-round pick. This guy was not good at Tech at all.
Well, do you
and then
feel
transfers to Louisville and is, like, kind of okay?
Yeah.
Like, I understand.
It was a bad quarterback draft.
I understand there's guys like you watch Mahomes in college and you're like, his team sucks, but at least you watch the games and can tell he's different. I guess I forgot the Saints don't have another quarterback.
And are they getting ready for?
Yeah, they want the next Manning.
Oh my
We
God.
had the first Manning. What if we bookended the Mannings here in New Orleans?
Kellen Moore gets him.
Why not? It's all rigged anyways.
Would you rather have the Saints roster, Kellen Moore as the coach, and you get Manning next year, or the current Cowboys situation?
That's the dumbest thing you've ever asked me. That's not a good hypothetical. Why am I also getting to nail Heather Locklear?
I'm giving you Arch.
Oh, I'm taking the Saints.
Okay.
But you have
I
to
thought
have
you meant the other way around.
No.
But you have to have
no.
sex with Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Right. Yeah, geez, man. You're so good at these hypotheticals. No,
I'll bet there's a lot of people that wouldn't do that. Cowboy fans that actually believe. I just wanted to expose you that you don't really believe in shoddy like you're saying.
Well, the problem is that you pick the Saints. You ever been to a Saints game or been associated with anything Saints? That's fun.
Is it?
Yeah. It's not Dude Perfect, which is the brand of my team.
Derrick Henry is 31.
Could have been.
Scott Norwood is 65. Who's that, Blake?
I don't know.
Kicker.
You certainly know.
Yeah. 86?
Was it wide right or wide left? Anyway,
Yeah.
he missed a game-winning kick in the Super Bowl.
Vincent D'Onofrio
Wide
made a
right.
really weird movie about that. If you ever want to look it up.
Really?
Yeah, dude, it's strange. I mean, it was good. It was like an indie film about a guy who lost a bunch of money on that kick.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I think
Vern Lundquist is 85.
Dallas guy.
Main man Vern.
Started at WFAA.
Love him.
Vern, my man.
Love him.
David Hasselhoff, 73.
Somebody recently got mad at me that that's not on the Kim Spin website. Like, and I'm just like, for what? He's just David Hasselhoff. I feel like we can't really,
I mean, what are you going to do? Hold floor burgers against him?
floor burger.
I was looking here this morning, and I thought, oh, cool, we have 1 degree of separation from David Hasselhoff because we know Dirk, and Derek knows David Hasselhoff. Then I remembered, oh, wait, we had David Hasselhoff in studio with us.
Right there.
Telling us that he...
What was the weird bit?
Vincent Gallo, my bad.
his girlfriend.
Oh.
Yeah, he had hung out with
is
his...
as old as his daughter. So she was like 24, he was 60. And he said, it's like you can have sex with your daughter. And we all high-fived and said, hell yeah, bro, that'd be great.
And this is, I'm being a stickler here, but I feel like his setup matters. He was like, it's really great. It's really great. You could travel with them. You could learn about the world with them. It's like having a daughter. Except you can have sex with them.
Like, because he got to teach her things.
Yeah, and you were like,
hey,
oh,
look,
that's awesome.
Goodfellas.
Their relationship is, yeah. And
this is
he's
my
like,
favorite
and
movie.
I also have sex with her. Like, whoa.
Also, well, now we are one degree from Angela Merkel, 71. Angela, the German chancellor.
I don't know.
Maybe,
that's the way
I
they
don't
say
know.
it.
Mark Burnett,
Do you think
TV
she has a
producers.
do you think she has a pubic hair wig?
That's Merkin.
Merkel's Merkins. What was the one?
Mark Burnett, TV producer, 65.
People think he has Trump tapes.
Oh yeah,
because he produced the Apprentice. Do you remember the really weird quirk of a couple years ago when Tom Arnold somehow had a TV show where he was tracking down Trump's inward tapes from reality TV?
And he was going to release it all and do some crazy thing.
Okay.
I want all these people that were gonna, like, I want to know the whole Ron Washington story from that one girl that used to cover the Rangers.
That's a good one. I want to see Zeke's Cabo documentary. You know? I want Johnny Manziel to go on the PGA Tour.
Oh, man.
There's a lot out there.
Luke Bryan.
Unfinished business.
Luke Bryan is 49.
Don't know much about him.
Marina Oswald is 84. Wife of Lee Harvey.
I did not
Still
know
kicking.
she was alive.
Still rolling.
Decent piece for a murderer?
She's not a murderer.
Well, that he was able to. Did you say wife? That he was able to nab?
Yeah, they were married. Don't think he was that nice to her. Actor Andre Royo is 57. That is Bubbles from The Wire. Actor Robert Romanus is 69. That is Damone in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Actor Alex Winter is 60. That is Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, the guy that's not Keanu Reeves.
Lost Boys, too.
Oh, yeah? Yeah. Camilla Parker Bowles is 78. She is now the Queen of England.
Is that right?
Not cool.
Not cool?
No.
Perfect.
You walked right into it. Wait.
Why isn't that cool?
You
just don't feel like she's worthy of the crown?
I don't know what's going on. Is she the queen?
She's married to Prince
I thought
Charles.
The queen was old.
She's married. Well, the queen died. She was like 100.
Ah, okay.
And then Prince Charles is actually now King Charles. And Prince Charles, this is the lady he was cheating on Princess Di with. And then he ended up marrying her.
Oh, we got a stepmom queen type scene.
Yeah.
All right, I like that a lot.
So I'm getting the vibe from Taryn then that
Talk about videos I've seen.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm Team Diana.
But you care about the royals. Like, this matters to you.
I don't care, but I mean, I do have feelings towards Camilla, I guess. So.
Okay.
I'm
So
not.
you do care.
I'm not about a step queen.
Which one of them was good friends with Epstein? Andrew, is he alive? Okay.
That's Prince Andrew. Yeah, he's still alive. He's been ostracized.
Let's let Henry grab the mic for a second. We have our intern Henry birthday of the day, and then I'll give you our Dumb Zone birthday of the day. They could be the same one.
Wow. Wow.
There might be a good chance.
Is there? Because I have a tie. I have two people as the Dumb Zone birthday of the day. Is it the same one?
God, Henry.
Are they related to each other?
Yes.
Are they the exact same age?
Yes.
Or separated maybe by minutes?
Yes.
I'll let you go ahead then.
All right. As we've been talking about, Dude Perfect, Corey and Kobe Cotton are 38.
They are not only our
That is
intern Henry
not why
birthday
you
of the
are
day,
here.
Yeah, that's a step back.
but it's our
from
Dumb
me.
Zone birthday of the day too. The twins, Kobe. Is it Kobe and Corey? Right? Yeah.
Kobe, Corey. Ugh. I'll see him at Dig.
No one else clapped with me. I thought that'd like get everybody clapping, and everybody's like, "No, I agree."
Very
with Jake.
tough look when you try to start.
I know.
Yeah.
Everybody agrees with Jake. Everybody sympathizes with Jake because he's passing out. I get it. I'll just remain the strong one.
As always.
Born on this day, now dead, Gordon Gould, the inventor of the laser.
What is
right.
that?
Thank you.
What are
He once
the
got
what's the
arrested in
abbreviation? Do you
Green
know
Bay.
it?
What does a laser mean? Does it actually mean something?
I assume it's like scuba, right? Nobody knows.
Yeah, nobody knows. I thought it just meant
Self-contained underwater breathing apparatus.
And
light amplification by the stimulated emission of radiation.
Could young Blake have read that?
No, not in one take.
Also died on this day, we have, for Ty Walker, we have Bruiser Brody, a professional wrestler who was stabbed to death.
All right.
We have Ty Cobb. And we have Dorothy Dix. She died in 1887. She created the first mental asylums.
Oh, man.
The loony bin.
Yeah.
What if we just put them all in there? Wow. And we strap them all up and let's electrocute them. Maybe that'll help it. Nope.
So afraid of that as a kid, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Drill a hole in their brain.
So afraid.
What
of
if we
it.
drilled a hole in their brain?
And then you would hear like
Seems to work. I mean, they just now
that's
lay
the
there.
part that's all messed up. Let's drill it.
Dude, that is the horror stories or scary stories growing up that got me the most. Not the monster, not this or that. It was everyone thinks you're crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And you're like, I swear, I don't belong in here. That one would get me.
Get committed.
Yeah. Straight jacket.
Can I
Thought
give-
those were going to be everywhere, to be honest with you.
Can I give you Dumb Zone on this day?
Oh, man, I keep forgetting it. I'm sorry.
So we got to go to last year where it was Chad and John. John showed in a tuxedo because Chad said he was going to wear one too.
So they're sitting.
No tux Chad.
Texas was joining the SEC, and they were talking about doing horns down in the SEC. And the rule was you can do it unless it's a travesty.
That sounds worse than the Spain dwarf rule. Very subjective.
Olympics were this time, and the Paris mayor just got into the river scene.
Dude.
Remember that?
The Pooper River.
The
I was
Poop
there.
River. And
Yeah.
Everyone was sick.
They've opened that up recently. Like, everything's great now. They're swimming in that river every day now. It's awesome. Look it up.
You told
Making
us
soup out of it.
You told the story, Dan, about how a trainee had to give you a catheter.
Oh, that was scarring. Ugh, still never had to do that.
And then I think this was around the time maybe Hooters had declared bankruptcy, and we were trying to think of like where could the Hooters girls go, and then we thought, well, why don't they just deliver the food or something?
Yeah, that had some pitfalls, but Boober.
Uber, now called Boober.
Boober was one of them. Hordash and Doorgash.
Yeah. No.
That tracks.
There you go.
$1 billion ideas.
That was today in history.
I pretty much made it.
What do you mean? You pretty much made it?
Yeah.
Do you feel terrible right now?
No, but
I think you are different than when you first.
Yeah, definitely.
Pre-taco. Post-taco Jake is always a little better.
Sure.
Yeah.
Like, what does this guy need? Let me diagnose this. How about a taco? And there he is. Yeah, so here's Taryn. Taryn has it. Taryn, everybody.
Hey, thank you. Our gracious
do that,
host.
but not the other thing I wanted to clap for. Yeah, everybody loves them some Taryn. So Taryn, we've known her for so long. Part of Meg Matters. You're not part of Axis Realty, right? Or you're just married to
I'm
Axis
married
Realty?
to part of Axis somewhat.
And these guys, your husband and his brothers or whatever, built this place or renovated
yeah,
it?
renovated
Now,
it.
did
yeah.
they consider Allied Realty? Just from a...
Well, they've been big Dan fans for a while,
Oh,
so maybe they thought it had more play.
Like, how do we get them out here?
Thanks so much for coming out. I wanted to kind of report back to you because y'all were one of our title sponsors for our Meg Matters community walk that we had in Crum on April 26th, and it was a really awesome turnout. We had 635 people showed up, we were hoping for like 200. So it was really amazing. We raised $10,000, and so y'all were a part of that. So y'all are going to help fund a social worker for our school district next year. So thank you so much for all your charitable givings. And I also wanted to bring up a couple of friends. And to anybody that's a listener and a part of like a nonprofit or has a company that has a cause that they're interested in, I really would implore you, is that the right word?
Yeah.
To have a remote with the Dumb Zone, because to get the word out to people, because everybody connects with different causes, and your listenership has been so awesome with supporting our cause and what we're doing. I wanted to bring up Tyler Anderson. He's with Refocus Media, and he contacted us after we did a podcast with y'all and offered his services for our community walk. He came out, he did videography, he did photos, he had a drone, and he put together some social media. You can come sit right here. Some social media stuff for us.
Yeah.
And he wanted to have a little bit with you for.
Okay. Oh, well.
Tyler?
Yes,
All
Tyler. Oh, sorry. How's the hardware? Blake, sounded good?
Yeah. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking.
Pro right
Yeah,
there.
God, no one ever
make sure I'm sounding
considers
good
the
on the
broadcast.
I just wanted
Dude,
to call
and
out
he
Dan.
confidently did it too. He stared
waited.
right at it.
Yeah, how is everything?
I just,
what a
Call
guy.
out time.
I just wanted to call out Dan because I don't know that you can be no shoes in the house guy, but also be grounding guy at the same time.
Whoa,
I think
page
you
one
got a
issue.
Why
little
not?
bit of,
You're no shoes.
There's bug piss everywhere, right?
That's the thing, right? Is if you're trying to keep the inside of your house clean, it's presumably because
That I'm
clean
not
feet
walking
are in it.
outside with.
Correct. Yeah. Like
Yeah.
I do like a little wipe off of my feet just to get
Yeah,
the Walmart off the bottom. But
Yeah, part of the dichotomy.
that's tough.
You're
The
a complicated
complicated onion that is me. Yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to say, thank you guys for having Meg Matters on. It was really, we reached out to her after hearing her on y'all's podcast, and just a great group of people. It was really an honor to work with them, and so.
Cool, man.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
That's awesome. You donated your time.
I'm just upset that I got shake voice now. Following up Robert, and now I'm up here. So you got.
I almost fainted earlier.
Yeah, you didn't even have an
we're
IV.
all struggling today.
Oh,
a
whatever.
little bit, I guess. So.
Have a
But yeah.
nacho. Have a taco. That'll
I think I will.
straighten you out,
I've
yeah.
been trying OMAD, and I don't think it's working out for me. So.
It's tough.
Yeah.
Do I know that one?
One
I
meal,
don't know what that
one meal a day.
One meal a day. Yeah. I thought that was your thing, Jay.
No. So I didn't know it was called that, but we did meet a guy. No, that's not necessarily my thing, but I guess I've sort of accidentally been trending that way. So you just eat you go all in.
Yeah.
What time do you eat?
Dinner. Dinner time. 6, 7 o'clock. You just, for the first couple of weeks, it's rough.
You know what they say?
But
most important meal of the day is breakfast.
that's true.
But
And-
they may have been wrong.
Yeah.
But also it depends on who you are. That was just.
What?
That was.
I wanted to punctuate it with a
Yeah,
chip
you
bite.
did.
But
Yeah.
it's
You
it's
did.
it's a guilt-free meal at the end of the day. You can eat as much as you want. You're not counting calories at that point.
Yeah,
Skipping 2
there's something
meals.
to it.
Go
but
crazy.
You're probably not gonna gain muscle
Yeah.
necessarily, but
I don't know. All those bros love to tell you fasting is important for all that.
I do. I just don't eat. I eat between 9 a.m. and 6 p.m. usually, save for a little treat, a little ice cream at 8.
The Landys or
Yeah.
perhaps Brahms. Brahms, unbelievable value.
How do they do it?
Yeah.
Great milk.
Yeah.
Great milk.
Dude, super cool of you to donate your
Yeah,
time.
absolutely.
That's super kind of you.
Absolutely. And I think
Very
we
cool.
got some gifts here from Taryn.
All right.
Yeah.
Little Tyler.
Thank you so
golf,
much.
golf applause.
Thank you so much. Okay, and there's also another listener. He couldn't make it. He couldn't get out of his important meetings today, but his name is Chris Bodie, and he works with Charles Schwab, and he heard us on the podcast, and he actually nominated Meg Matters for the Charles Schwab Foundation grant. And so they have a voting period between July 21st and August 8th, where all their employees at each locations vote for the top 10 list, and then the top 3 to 5 nonprofits at each location will receive a grant from $4,000 to $20,000. So he is getting the word out to all of his friends at Charles Schwab to nominate Meg Matters, and he said he just felt compelled to nominate us because himself and close friends and family have been directly impacted by the loved ones who have lost their battle with mental health, and he believes in the work that we're doing, and that's how he wanted to support. And he also wanted to remind all Charles Schwab employees that they do a 150% dollar match on individual charitable donations. The company does. So your listenership is amazing and awesome. And now I want to bring on Zach Sams.
I wish you well in that Charles Schwab thing, but just know the boss there has like a niece or something, and he's going to email that link out, and they're all going to vote for that.
You
It's
think
just
that
like,
that's how that
it's
works?
like somebody with a kid that has Girl Scout cookies to sell.
You think?
And if the boss sends it out, everybody has to buy one. I'm
Well-
just
I mean,
worried
it's
about it.
it's
I'm just
possible,
saying
but-
there's corruption everywhere.
What if he's the boss? What
Maybe
if
he's
Chris
the boss.
Bodie's the
then
boss?
that'll be great for you, yeah.
And so there is an amazing charity golf tournament that we just recently learned about from our friend Zach Sams, and he is here to talk about it because Meg Matters is going to be competing. And it's awesome because any charity that you're interested in can win the money from if you compete and you're good at golf and win. So I'd like him to come on and share that with you. And I'll hand out gifts.
Blake becomes like a hired gun for charities.
That's why Blake needs
somebody
to
off the
practice
tee.
golf.
Yeah.
Just off the... What's going on, man?
Just tell them all they have to do is buy you a simulator.
Very nice
simulator.
Yeah.
And you're in. All right. Want to promote?
Yeah, thank you all for. I brought some swag for you guys from our last year's event, and
very cool. Thank
so
you,
I
man.
hopefully I brought enough for everyone. But
How's the
golf
hat?
towels,
That's
hats,
That's right up your alley.
T-shirts.
That's
so-
not going to do it.
I'll take those Pro Vs, Jake. Thank you.
Oh yeah.
I want those golf balls.
I'm a Diablo guy, so
Yeah, it checks.
Yeah, and
Cool.
we have
Thanks,
others.
Zach.
So yeah, absolutely. Well, what Taryn was talking about was our charity golf tournament that I started a couple years ago. It's called Bonanza at the Border. Played at Lajitas Golf Resort. Our second annual is coming up this October, the 22nd through 24th, and it's a charity golf tournament that I'm sure y'all played in charity golf tournaments before, charity scrambles around town, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm sure y'all are pros at that. So typically a charity golf tournament, you're going out for some specific cause. Bob's hosting a tournament for, the Alzheimer's Foundation or something like that. And so there's a lot of those types of events every year. And I've been doing golf tournaments and golf outings for a long time. And I tried to set something up that's a little bit different. So our tournament is really have us a focus on competition and charity. And so the people that enter the tournament, they pay an entry fee that's to a 501c3, so it's tax deductible donation. And all that money goes into the purse of the tournament, and then we compete for that money, kind of like they just had the big charity tournament in Tahoe,
right?
Where they're competing for whatever charity that those players or those celebrities are backing or that they're supporting. And so kind of modeled after that, where you're playing for the charity of your choice. If you win the prize money, then my 501c3 will cut checks to the charity of your choice. And so it's a great way to have a really good time, have some strong competition, and support great local charities. And so that's kind of the concept.
I think it's awesome. We love it. We've been, promoting the idea of this in the past, but it can get a little touchy because what if you're just really having a bad day? The pressure's on.
Sure.
It's tough when you know that there's actually charity money attached to your shot into the water.
Yeah.
Raises the stakes considerably.
Definitely raises the stakes. So two things on that. So one, if you don't win, the good news is you made a great donation and it's going to a great charity. So one of the pillars of our group is that we vet the charities that we're donating to, quality charities. So if you're playing for the ISIS Sovereign Wealth Fund, we're not going to let you come in, right? And so that's one piece. Then the second piece,
proper to vet, good to vet.
They're struck out for as soon as we know that. Second piece is it's a partner tournament. It's flighted, so basically we take the field and then we separate it by 2 or 3 flights based on ability. So no matter what level of golfer you are, you're gonna have and it's also handicapped. You do have to have a GEN verified handicap, but it's handicapped as well. So that levels the playing field. And first round is a 2-man scramble. So if you hadn't been to Lajitas before, you didn't know the course, it gives you a better chance to kind of feel your way in the first round. And the second round's a 2-man shambles, so it gives you the ability to play your own ball out for the most part. And yeah, so not everybody's going to win, that's for sure. But the charities are going to win, and you're going to have a really great time. So you're going to come out ahead regardless. And details, where we can find you? The golf tournament website is bonanzaattheborder.com. You can find me on Instagram or Facebook. Zach Sams is my name. There's a Bonanza Instagram page. Same thing, Bonanza at the Border. And then my handle is Old Zach or Yes Sir on Instagram. And if you just Google my name, you'll find it. In today's world, everything's out there. Yeah,
that's cool.
Look me up.
You know, it's sort of along the lines of our old bit.
Yeah, y'all should come out. Y'all should come out and play.
That's a long way out there, my man.
Yeah.
Do you fly?
Yeah. So the only way to get to Lahidas, y'all been?
No, but our station. You've been.
13.
No,
yeah.
you can only
back
fly
in the
down
day,
there.
the old station used to talk about it. But,
yeah.
So, the only way to get there is through, you could drive, but I wouldn't do that. JSX flies there. They have charters out of Dallas, Austin, and Houston, and Fort Worth, every day. And so the great thing is when we go out there as a group. We're all on the planes together. We land together, play golf together, eat together, come back together. And so the other part of this event is it's networking. I'm in the commercial real estate business, as our friends in the room here at Access are, and so big contingency of that group is either in commercial real estate or high net worth individuals. And so part of the concept is creating that business environment for people to do business together while supporting charity and while having a good time on the golf course. So try to hit all those things. And that's kind of how it started, because I do golf events for my business and for business development. And so the charity part just added another layer to the event.
Good times.
Yeah. Thank you all.
Well, thanks for coming. Thanks, Taryn. Thanks
Thank
for
you.
having us once again. Hopefully we'll do it again. Thanks to everybody for coming out here. To
Thanks
the
for saving
Beehive.
my life with a taco.
The Beehive and the tacos, yeah. What do you got going for 4 days? Pre-Ken check.
Oh, I don't know. little mini Rennie
Dude,
tomorrow.
Did you just pour it?
I've had that all day.
You've had this huge stain on your
Yeah.
chest. What did you wear? This morning coffee?
Yeah, I spilled some coffee on the way up here.
That looks horrible.
Yeah, I know.
Adios, mofo.
We gotta go before this becomes a zoo.
Thank you for watching my video. Subscribe and type for my name if you want to watch more of my videos.
You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. Honey on yourself. Honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. Honey on yourself. Honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. Honey on yourself. Honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. Honey on yourself. Honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. Honey on yourself. Honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. You see me in a bear to fight, pour honey on yourself. Honey on yourself. Honey on yourself.